Boston Celtics might be in pole position to win tonight.
Would put them up 3-1 and in total control. Meanwhile, the other side, James Harden, will he have 9 or more assists?
I feel like that's easy money, playing alongside Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey. He always flirts with double-digit assists. You take the over on all 3 today.
All right, so says Jalen, and he's been right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Jay Reason back again with another Stream NBA Playoffs Game 4, Saturday. Today we've got, of course, the Celtics and the 76ers. Getting into our pre-game matchup predictor. 45.8% for your Celtics, 54.2% for the 76ers. As for the injuries, Danilo Gallinari is out. Joel Embiid, game time decision. You definitely need him if you want to win the game. That is for sure. Spread is just changed. Spread just changed to even. Minus 110 on the money line for both teams. Over, under is 213.5. And your boy Jay is rocking with the Celtics. Going with the Celtics today. I think they take it. And they go up 3-1. As we prepare for the game, make sure you smash that like, that thumbs up. And, of course, if you have not already, subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notifications. That way you don't miss a stream like this for NBA, NFL, and more. What's going on, everybody? Shout out to the Wrench Gang. Shout out to the family, all the listeners, all the watchers, as we prepare to get started for Game 4. All right, as far as the votes go, we got 20 votes, 67%. 67% for the Celtics as we prepare to get started. Tip off in about 13 minutes or so. We know how they do. Tip off is never on time with NBA. That's totally fine. Lutza, what's going on? What's going on? You gotta email me. Send me your number again. You gotta email me, send me your number. That way I can give you a call. I didn't forget about you. I did not forget about you, my friend. I did not. How's everybody's Saturday going? It's rainy and cold again. After I was just saying how nice it was. One day to do anything outside, and now we're back to the rain. Lewis says, yes, how can I forget? How can I forget? Lutz is an OG. OG. Here too, but it's 80. Yeah, it's not 80 here. It's like 55-ish, maybe? No, I was wrong. Feels like it. 60. Considering the wind and the rain. Yeah, hopefully we'll be at 80 degrees in the next month or so. Hopefully. But I feel like the weather's just bipolar everywhere right now. Up and down, all over the place. Rain, wind. It's tornado season, I think. Or it's getting close to it. So the next question is, who do we expect to go off? Does James Harden have a game tonight? Or today, rather. Does he have a game today? Is he going to ball and do what we know he can do? Or is he going to continue on this inconsistent streak that has been plaguing the 76ers? Could you imagine being the coach? You're like, all right, what kind of game is he going to play tonight? Is he going to go out there and actually do what we need him to do, or is he going to go 3 for 15? Worst field goal percentage on drives. James Harden, 23.8% this year. Crazy.
If you're the Houston Rockets, why would you want James Harden
Agreed.
at this point?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to disrespect James Harden by any stretch of the imagination. He led the league in assists this year at 10.7. He can still play. He's an all-star caliber player. I get all of that, but we understand that with new coach Ime Udoka and the young squad that you have, I'm looking at their roster right now. Jalen Green is 20. Kevin Porter Jr. is 22. Jabari Smith Jr. is 19 going
What's
on
up,
20.
Leo?
So,
Shout out to you,
Sengun
man.
is 20. Kenyon Martin Jr. is 22. And it's not like you're trying to compete for a championship for the foreseeable future. I can understand you wanting a veteran. I get that part. But why would you want him back to interrupt what is transpiring with the kind of growth and maturation process that they're going through? I don't know.
Harden
if it's
is
the
5 for
wisest
28
move
in the
for
last
Houston
2 games.
Rockets to make.
That's fair. But let me shift it back to the Sixers. If this thing fizzles here, and I think the point is that if they lose today and they lose badly, it'll feel like it's going that way. Do you feel like the Sixers should be considering wanting to go in a different direction, Michael?
Yes. And part of it is just the scale of economy. I mean, James Harden is not going to stay for some. He's not going to be a bargain.
Right.
He's not.
Right.
So what are you doing? What else can you afford? Do you deplete yourself somewhere else in order to keep a different James Harden? I agree with everything Stephen A. just said, but if I bring it back to
Since
today,
I got 5K on
what
Boston,
do we expect of James Harden now? We just talked about Anthony Davis.
I'm with it.
And we
I'm
got
with
into
it.
it the other day when I said
Yes.
he ain't scoring 45 again in this series. I'm not saying James Harden will never score 45. In this series against that team, no. Now, what do we expect? Can he have my under-over was 13 assists. They're 12-3 this season when he has 12 or more, actually 13 or more assists. Can he get there? Can he get 14 or 15 assists? Can he help Tyrese Maxey maximize his contribution to winning a playoff game? The things James Harden can still do. But Jalen was great talking about this yesterday or 2 days ago. He gets past his defender, but that's not the point. He then can't finish. He can't put the ball on the glass in the places. He can't play the angles and the positions that James Harden used to do so masterfully. He can't. So there's an adjustment coming. Can he do that now in mid-series?
I agree with both of you guys. Great points about Houston. I agree with you as well. What's
All right,
at
so we
stake
got-
for James Harden?
we got about
is
20 minutes
a
until
big deal.
tip off here. I'm going to be honest. I feel like James Harden just doesn't put the work in. I feel like he doesn't put enough work in. I feel like he doesn't take his training work ethic serious. Right? I'm not saying he's not a great player, because he is. Because when he wants to turn it on, he can. But to score 45 points and then just die out the next two, it's really a question of how serious is he taking his cadence and in regards to his craft. And that's my take on it. You know, at the end of the day, you're in the playoffs. Joel Embiid can't do it himself. You're going to need Harden to step up and not go 3 for 14 or 3 or 5 for what was it 5 for 28, whatever it was. I mean, it's unacceptable for a player of his caliber, and you can't do it. So either he needs to step up, or 76ers are going to have to find a new home for him and get a good, solid replacement. That's my take. That is my take. With that said, I'm going for the Celtics in this one. That is my prediction, obviously. I'm excited to watch the game itself. Hoping for a good game. I would like to see Harden ball out. That way it's competitive. But if he doesn't show up, Celtics are just going to keep doing what they're doing, and they will move on. So we got about 20 minutes until tip-off. Rocking with your boy Jay. Game 4, Boston Celtics, Philadelphia 76ers. Coming up soon. I got it, Luta. Yeah, I got it. So I'll give you a shout probably sometime later today. She's like, add me to the contacts, Jay. Add me to the contacts. So here's my question. Why do they always say, like, the game starts at, like, 3:30 or 3 o'clock? Because it never does. It's like, why not just say, like, the game's going to start at 3:45? Like, I get you probably want to get everybody, like, lined up and in their seats and, you know, ready for the game at 3:30, but saying tip-off at 3:45 just sits so much better for me. Like, it just makes more sense. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Today does not feel like a Sunday. It's not at all. It does not feel like a Sunday. Maybe because we're doing basketball midday Sunday instead of football. That's probably why it doesn't feel like a Sunday. Yeah, I definitely do as well. But hey, we don't got to deal with the cold for a few months. I think I'm okay with that too. Because football brings cold. Football brings cold weather. You know that. So we got about 15 minutes until tip-off. Tucker, I haven't seen him. I was obviously on yesterday. He didn't pop through. So I'm assuming he may pop through today. But yeah, I haven't seen him. Shout out to Banana Man. What's going on with you? Salah Jackson in the building says, I'm going for Celtics, but think the Sixers will win? Yeah, I mean, if the Sixers are going to win, then Harden has to have a game. Right? You're betting on Harden to go off if the 76ers are going to win. So, shout out to you, Boris. Slick Rolls, Harden over under 25 points. I'm going to say, for the sake of the series, and because the NBA wants to milk this thing, that the 76ers may take this, and I think Harden will go over 25. I think he will go over 25. My prediction's the Celtics, but if I got my tinfoil hat on, NBA wants to milk this series along with the Warriors and Lakers series. Harden may get over 25. So he has rehab for another month. Okay, we'll tell him that I hope he gets better if I don't hear from him anytime soon. Definitely miss seeing him in the chat, that's for sure.
This is a must-win game for the Philadelphia 76ers. They got what they expected pretty much from the MVP, Joel Embiid, 30 points, 13 rebounds, and 3 block shots. But Doris, it's become that time where the role players have to play like leading actors for Philadelphia.
Yeah, we know Joel by himself can win you a game or two because he's capable of putting up 50. But James Harden has got to deliver in this basketball game. Jaylen Brown has been able to fight over the point of contact at the pick and roll. They're forcing James to touch the paint mark, and when he does, he cannot be a reluctant shooter. To Cassidy's point, I expect after watching film, James will be an aggressive, assertive, playing with pace player who looks more for his buckets should he touch the painted area. The other guy who's got to be a part of this is Tyrese Maxey. All year, this guy's speed and ability in transition has helped elevate the offensive end of the floor. He has got to be better.
Tyrese Maxey overlooked the film yesterday and found some nice adjustments that he'll be able to make, but it may not matter if Jason Tatum gets off to another quick start. The MVP ready to level up this series. We'll have the studio crew on the other side of this break.
All right, getting ready for tip-off. Your Celtics 76ers. Got about another 5 minutes until tip-off as we get ready. As far as the votes go, 34 votes, 59% for the Celtics. 59%. Ric Flair, where you at? Josh Hawkins says, hey, Jay, I got 2 gold medals at Special Olympics going to state. Can I get a shout out? Shout out to you, Josh Hawkins. Congrats on winning 2 gold medals at the Special Olympics. Shout out to you, man. No problem, Josh. Shout out to you, man. Yeah, for real. Congrats. Did you get any video of it? That'd be cool. Something to put on YouTube. Shantae Howell in the building. What up, Shantae? What's going on with you? How's your Sunday going? Slick Roll Celtics Nuggets final. What do you think? I'm still thinking the Warriors find a way to slip their way in. I'm still going my Celtics Warriors prediction. That was my prediction, my friend. Celtics Warriors. Warriors always sneak their way in there some way, somehow. I think they do it again this year.
I'm gonna go with the Philadelphia 76ers. I'm gonna assume that James Harden won't be as atrocious as he's been. Can't get much worse than he has over the last 2 games. He'll play better. Embiid will be a force. Maxey will step up as well. The Sixers survive and even this series.
What do you think, Mike?
Ooh, Stephen A's going
Same sentiments. I think they
Sixers.
realize the situation they're in and play with urgency. And not just Embiid and Harden who have to lead the way, but also Tobias Harris and Maxey. I think this is a full ensemble effort, and everybody has to play that way.
Embiid got to dominate smaller guys guarding him. Too many times in the previous game, he had guards on him. He got to take advantage of that. I feel like he's going to do that. I feel like Melton is going to play more minutes and play well. Tobias Harris, along with Maxey, as you guys mentioned. So the Sixers win today, Greeny.
So, Jalen, if someone were to say, having watched the last 2 games, it feels like the better team, the clearly better team, just figured it out and is now just going to assert itself and run them out of the rest of the series, you obviously wouldn't agree.
All right, Josh Hawkins, y'all check him out, man.
Because I feel like Philadelphia is going to show some character. And Wilbon said it best. Game 1 is normally the easiest game to win of a series. At this point, the book is out. You know what everybody's going to do. Now I think the Sixers are just going to play harder in front of their home fans.
And what do they get? You said, Stephen A., that they get harder.
Tennessee Tactical, what up, yo?
It can't be as bad as it's been. Does he have a big day today? Because the one game they won in this series.
What's going on with you, man? How's your Sunday going?
Well, I don't think he's going to score over 40. As a matter of fact, I don't think he's going to score over 30. But if he scores in the high 20s and he's efficient enough and he's got double-digit assists, that's more than good enough, particularly if Maxey or Tobias Harris, along with Joel Embiid, step up with him.
See, we didn't even disagree that big on this. We're in the same spot. I think the ideal numbers I'm looking at for Harden today are something like between 23 and 26 points. Assists up. How about 15 assists? We know he can do it. He led the league. And so big game doesn't mean 45. Ain't going to be no more 45s, Greeny.
If there's one thing we have seen through these playoffs, even the best teams have struggled with consistency. Can the Celtics be the exception to that, Jalen, and put together a 3rd straight good game today?
If a team can, it is the Celtics. And watch Al Horford in particular, who got going from 3, opening up the floor when Embiid is guarding.
All right, so as we discussed in the pregame show, what's at stake today for Philly? Maybe everything. Not just this series, but maybe even the future beyond that. We will see you at halftime. Enjoy the afternoon from Philadelphia. Mark Jones leads our coverage.
All right, we got about 5 minutes until tip-off, everybody. Shout out to all you guys as we prepare for Game 4 East semifinals between your Celtics and the 76ers. 5 minutes until tip-off. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. It is much, much appreciated. And I do thank you for all the support and being here rocking with us today. Sunday, NBA playoffs. Is that Matus? I hope I'm saying that right. Matus Kasson? I mean, obviously it's a chance, but you're going to need Harden to step up. You're going to need Joel Embiid to obviously keep doing what he's been doing. And, things just have to click. Your star players have to step up in the playoffs. I mean, this is crunch time. This is when you have to do it. So, there's always a chance. Joyce B, what up? What up, dog? What's going on with you? How's your Sunday going, Joyce? Joyce B in the building. As we prepare for tip-off. 5 minutes to go as we get ready. Said thanks, just got out of church, went to Mayor, and I'm right on time. Shout out to you, Joyce. It's always a good time to get the word in. You know? It's always a good time to get the word in. Especially on a Sunday. Slick roll, yeah, all the games start late. I was just talking about that earlier. They should just say, like, tip-offs at 3:45 or 3:50 or whatever it is. But obviously saying 3:30 gets everybody sitting down, ready to watch the game, and they get through all the, pre-game stuff, and that's how it goes. So, we are almost there. Shout out to James Bottom, says go Sixers. What's going on with you, man? Joyce B says, gotta pray for the beer. Want to see him get one? Well, I'm just gonna be honest. I think there's a lot of other things that we could pray for. But hey, if you want to see the beer get a ring, all right. It's funny. Matsu says, by the way, will you do draft lottery night live reaction? I can. I'll put it up in the poll. See if you guys really want me to do that. We can make that happen. We can make that happen. I can't get it out of my head now. I was just trying to imagine Joyce over there praying for James Harden to get a ring. I see you, Joyce. James says, I hate Boston. I pray the Celtics lose today. It's a whole bunch of prayers going on in the house today.
Let's take a look at our starting lineups.
Oh, man.
For the visitors, Marcus Smart, Derek White in the backcourt. Jaylen Brown, Jason Jason Tatum both with strong games, 23 and 27 in Game 3, and Al Horford with his timely three-pointers at the 5. Meanwhile, in the backcourt once again for Philadelphia, it'll be Harden and Maxey, Harris, Tucker, and Joel Embiid on the front line for the 76ers, trying to bounce back and even this series at 2 games apiece. They went through a very
So it is written,
and detailed film
so let it be done.
And
Ain't that how it go?
Requisite on-court adjustments and apply them here in Game 4. But look at that. The Celtics have played from in front for about 89% of the time so far, Doris.
All right, here we go. Tip-off. Sixers get it. Harden pushes as we get started.
Right here with this matchup. And obviously the Sixers have got to get more productivity from Maxey and Harden today.
Quick
and more
pass over to
efficient
Harden.
productivity.
Drives inside, kicks over to Embiid, and he'll get it to go off the glass as we get started.
Maxey picking up Derek White. Little guard-to-guard screening action. Harden picks up White. Here's Tatum.
Tatum shoots off 1 foot. That's going to be an air ball.
Claiming there was contact.
Rebound by Embiid.
It'll be interesting to see if Maxey can
Shiesty in the building says rooting for the Sixers. Embiid wide open three. Can't hit. Tatum with the rebound.
Here's Jaylen Brown, who for the first time in this series did not
Jaylen drives and gets a little floater to go. Doesn't get the foul, but
on both ends of the floor, the
shot goes.
He's brought to James Harden, his ability to fight against that pick and roll 2-man game, and then the aggression offensively.
Nice sidestep by Maxey, and he hits. All right, Sixers coming out strong. James says, I didn't even know Harden was still playing. He had that 145-point game and kind of sat on the bench after that. Big steal.
Quick hit ahead to Tobias Harris. Lost his balance, and there's going to be a foul called against Jaylen Brown.
Oh, wow. So that's an early foul. That'll send.
Now, Philadelphia can put some pressure on in transition. Their feet get
Oh, no,
tangled
it was a
up,
pass.
but
So
you
that's going to be a
usually
foul on Brown.
reward the aggressor. Great job
76ers
by
keep the ball.
Tobias to leak out in transition.
Harden out top. There's that lethal pick and roll. Harden.
Wow, okay, Harden.
And it's not like he's bullying a 5'6" guard. That was Al Horford standing in front of him. That's the level of strength.
Sadko, that was my prediction as well, man.
Here's Tatum off the screen.
Tatum gets stolen by Embiid. Nice slap on the arm. Refs let it go.
Smart moving his feet well.
Harris goes off the glass. Okay, Philly.
So the level of aggression and defense being brought by Philadelphia is exactly what you would expect from a desperate team. Boston has got to be as aggressive, as physical, and as tight with the ball.
Nice move by Brown. He'll get it to go. These refs are letting everything go right now. They're letting them play.
And listen, you can say that about a lot of teams with Jaylen's athleticism and three-level scoring.
He's played in an all-NBA level.
Kicks it over to Embiid.
From the nail. Drives and draws
and he'll get the foul. Oh, man.
And he looked decisive that time on the catch and go, Doris. Foul's going to go against Horford.
The strategic change for Philadelphia this year where Joel Embiid is concerned is they consistently placed him at the free throw line offensively. You put him at the nail right where he is right now and you say, okay, it's harder to double because he can see where the double's coming from.
Hits the first free throw.
Player. He can put it on the deck. He's a sweet jump shooter.
King Lightning Shards, what up, yo? What's going on with you?
On 12 attempts. This guy has been brilliant all year.
Not to mention the 4 blocks that he had.
And misses the second. Scores 9-4. Philly up by 5.
P.J. Tucker guarding Brown. Maxey switches on to Tatum. 7 on the shot clock for Tatum. They show him a lot
Kicks
of
it to
bodies
Brown in
into
the corner. Shoots the three.
Rising up for three.
Money.
Races it from the baseline.
This guy is just absolutely tremendous. I know Jason Tatum gets a ton of
Lightning
credit.
Sharks King should have
but
beat the
Jaylen
Warriors.
Brown, as you said, has been equally as good in these
I think I can agree with that.
Harden lost it. Comes to Harris.
Harris for
Races up
three. He can't hit. Another rebound for Embiid. Can somebody box out?
And that's going to be the second foul.
My goodness. Second foul on Brown.
Their best scorer so far, albeit early.
If you box out and you play defense, you wouldn't get the foul.
2 fouls early against a guy who has set the tone and tenor. He's going to try to draw the charge, and obviously there's just not a lot of space for him. He's stepping in as Joel's going to the cup. To me, that's an easy
Wow.
Sure was, Doris, and it's interesting now to see if Joe Mazzulla trusts him enough to leave
Embiid
him
hits
in
the first free throw.
with 8:37 to go in the opening quarter. And what does that do to his aggressiveness defensively guarding Harden?
Well, this is where you have to decide individually on the player. Jalen has the discipline to
Hoodie
play
J?
with those 2 fouls and be smart enough not to put
I
himself
ain't got a
in
hoodie
position
on
to pick up
today.
free.
It's
Do you
just
try to play him 2 or 3 minutes mark?
he's around
Maybe
here
take him
somewhere
out
though.
At the first time out.
As Marcus Smart
We'll
pushes.
see how Joe manages that.
Mazzulla makes the call. They run snap here. Brown on the catch. Raises up.
Brown
over Harden.
shoots
Man,
high
he is on
three.
fire.
Gets
Had
it to
something
go.
say to the people courtside,
1 point
too.
game, 11-10.
Embiid quickly on the catch.
As
Little get action with
Harris
Tobias
drives in,
Harris,
loses
who
it. That's going to be a turnover.
This is why you don't want to
Celtics
take him off
ball.
the floor, because you've seen what he's brought to the table offensively. Little jab step into the rhythm 3. And you and I were talking about this at dinner. It feels like this guy
Gotta get him for the
sometimes is
76ers.
overshadowed by how good Jason Tatum has been. Don't sleep on how good this guy
Quick
is
pass
individually.
inside to White.
Nice
Goes
step
off the
there by
glass.
White off the feed from Horford. Boston
And
has
Celtics
absorbed
go up
that
by
opening
1,
flurry
12
by the
to 11.
76ers.
I was just going to say, this is a team that's been there, done that.
Shout out to
There's a
Geneva.
toughness
What's going
about
on
this
with
group
you?
that comes with multiple runs through the playoffs.
Okay,
Boston, they don't ever overreact in my mind, Mark. There's a steady demeanor about this group.
The battle cry this year is finish the job.
Brown
as
shoots, can't
Brown
hit that
left
time.
three
Embiid
short.
gets the rebound.
Their t-shirts that
And
they
Harden
wear out,
pushes.
their warm-up t-shirts say unfinished business. Trying to get back to the finals and get it done this time.
Maxey for 3. Can't hit.
Tipped out to
Smart gets the rebound.
Horford running the floor.
Nice pass
Pass
inside
Brown. He's
to
got
Brown.
12
He'll
quick
hit.
points, and we haven't even hit the midway point of the opening quarter.
Oh, JB, I mean, give Marcus Smart credit. He holds his dribble because he's waiting for him. He runs
Very
wide.
nice
It
play.
takes the appropriate angle. So good.
All right, score is 14-11 as the Celtics go up by 3 with 7 minutes and 10 seconds left in the first quarter. We're in a quick commercial break timeout. Fast start for both teams. Jaylen Brown's cooking. We'll see if these 76ers can come back and make it a game. Timeout, commercial break. On to the votes. 62 votes, 55% for the Celtics. As for you guys, 55 viewers, 24 likes. We need one more. We need one more like, one more thumbs up to get to that 25 mark. So make sure that you do hit that like, that thumbs up button. It is much, much appreciated. And I do thank you all for the support and being here today. Game 4 in NBA playoffs for your Celtics and the 76ers. James says, love basketball, but I'm a Lakers fan. They took care of business last night. Hoodie J for the Sixers. We got to save Hoodie J for NFL, yeah. Hoodie J gets kind of crazy. He might pop in for the finals. He gets to the NBA finals. Shout out to ANG. Says, let's go Celtics. Oh, man. All right, what are we at? 65 votes, 54% for the Celtics. They're holding it down. Where's Magus at? Magus always pops in. He's got his stuff to talk. Can't blame it on me this time. I held on to the Sixers curse for a while. Every time I streamed, they lost.
Paralyzed from the chest down from the shooting. Howe is a huge fan of Harden, and when James heard his story, he reached out and FaceTimed Howe in the hospital. He also donated to help with his medical expenses and promised when he was well enough to get him to a game one day. And that day is today, as Howe was released from the hospital just last week and is in attendance as
June Kessel, who knows, man?
Hello pregame, but Harden is expected to
They're building a new Bill Stadium, though. For all that money, you could have had a basketball team here.
And the two have stayed in contact over the last 3 months. And James told me
they'd rather get a new stadium. As that three doesn't go for the Sixers.
To give him some joy back, I feel is my calling. And James also vowed to be there for Howe whenever he needs. Mark, DB.
Nice block by Horford.
Cassidy, great report. We reduce athletes to points, rebounds, assists, and wins. But to see the kind of humanity
White little floater doesn't go. Harris gets the rebound.
And beyond now is really compelling.
He's got an extraordinarily long road ahead of him, Mr. Howe, and how great that James wants to be there every step of the way. It just speaks to who he is.
Kicks it out to Harden, drives inside, gets it back out. Inside to Embiid, he'll shoot and get it to go. 1 point game.
Mr. Howe at the game at the behest and guest of
liking the Colts. I don't hate the Colts.
Mark, what a significant difference in the way
not a fan of them.
Pace feels for Philadelphia offensively. They're running harder. They feel crisper. Like, yes, are they not?
Tennessee, what up?
There's no doubt there's a struggle. But they are running
Tatum gets the offensive rebound.
Start this.
Wide open for the three.
Tatum left wide open.
Can't hit. Harden gets the rebound.
With the rebound. Philadelphia down by one. Pointed out the fact they played from behind for 89% of the time in this series. Here's Maxey.
Maxey drives, high layup, doesn't go. Tucker gets in, cleans it up. And Sixers go back up by one.
Tucker, one of their best offensive rebounders. And we talked about PJ last game. He's got to be willing to take open threes. He also has to do what he does best, and that's get to the offensive window.
Tatum working against Embiid. One-time workout partners. Pocket pass to Horford.
Quick pass inside to Horford. Almost stolen, but gets it over to Brown. Doesn't hit. They'll get the rebound. Tatum drives. Floater. Can't go. Embiid rips down the rebound.
Maxey inside. Blocked by White. And Tatum coming back the other way. Smart
too much. Horford try to clean it up. Gets it back. We'll get the foul. Finally, these refs call a foul for the Celtics. It's been brutal.
Feels like every possession is multiple shot opportunities. Tyrese's speed is usually too much for players. Derek White, one of the best shot blocking guards in the league. That leads to transition. And again, another possession where look at those white jerseys pursuing the basketball. Boy, there is no back down in Boston. They know what's at stake today. You have an opportunity to take a 3-1 edge and go home to one of the great arenas in the NBA in Boston.
So Horford will go for the line, go to the line for free throws. After he took a smack to the face.
The Sage veteran knocked down 5 3-pointers, very timely buckets. in Game 3.
And hits the
free
first.
throw. Hey, let's take a look at the upcoming playoff schedule. Tonight on TNT, Denver's at Phoenix for Game 4 at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Monday on TNT, the Knicks at Miami at 7:30, followed by the Warriors at Lakers, Game 4 as well at 10 o'clock. For more on these games, please go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. And what about the Lakers just dismantling the reigning champs yesterday? Anthony Davis.
You and I have seen it, Mark. When Anthony Davis is, aggressive.
Oh, here we go.
Offensively, they are a different team. But from the outset of this year's
And
playoffs,
hits the second.
one area he has not skipped.
Boston back up by 1.
The floor. He's been absolutely
16 to 15.
Love the great coaching move by Darvin Ham to give Lonnie Walker some run as well. Made a difference. On the baseline. Melton
Kicks
to
it out. Harris for
wide open
three.
a little
Can't
bit
hit.
strong. Maxey crashing the glass and was upended, drawing the foul. That's going to go against White. And that's the 14th foul already against the Celtics.
Philly has gotten open threes, but they're 0 for 7. But listen, you're missing shots. Go pursue the basketball. You see, because Derek White goes to pursue it, he clips his legs out from underneath him.
Harden drives.
Nice screen for Harden.
Guarded by Grant. Gets it over to Embiid.
Brogdon one-on-one against Embiid. They're showing him a lot of bodies.
Spins.
Good nail
Fade.
help.
Shoot. Can't hit.
They get the miss.
Tatum gets the rebound.
So Embiid to start the game, 2 for 4.
Quick pass to
pulls the
Horford for 3. Can't hit.
And it's
Maxey with the
1-0
rebound.
Celtics. Maxey up court with pace.
Passes to Embiid. Gets over to Harden.
Little empty corner,
Tatum
game
fights
with
to the
Harden
screen.
and
And he
James
will
Harden
get
will
called
go to
for
the
the
free throw
foul.
line.
As Harden tried to
First
get the
time.
layup to go.
And it's the 15th foul against the Celtics as well. That one's going to go against Jason Tatum. But unlike game 2, where he spent most of it in foul trouble, only scored 7 points. Not quite as drastic this time. There's a look at the numbers on Harden. Had that monumental, historical breakthrough game 1. And then a combined 28 in 2 and 3.
Shout out to Luther. Coffee run. I need some coffee.
Harris. Here comes Robert Williams, who was
Well, not
brilliant
actual coffee, but maybe
defensively
maybe like
19
ice
minutes. They were
ice
1 for
coffee
8
would be
when
good
that guy
right
was
now.
contesting
Ice coffee.
shots in game 3. And obviously, we touched on the Jaylen Brown, who's now taking a rest for the Boston Celtics. Do you rest him the rest of the period, Mark?
All right, as Harden hits
Right, he's got those 2
the
personal
free
fouls.
throws.
He got you off
Scores
to an
now
incredible start.
17-16. 3 minutes left
Starts the second with
in the
just
first
2.
quarter.
Meanwhile, Dorsett, this in Boston has misfired on its last 8 shots. Tatum with the ball screen for White. 7 on the shot clock already. Not a lot going on.
6 seconds to
calls his
shoot.
own
White
number.
shoots the
Wow,
3.
this is
Hits.
the best man for the job. Derek White for 3.
Nice space.
That was a possession that looked like it was going absolutely nowhere.
Harden. Little side pick and roll with Niang. 10 on the shot clock.
Harden drives through. Nice move. And he'll get the
So last
layup to
2
go.
touches,
Tie
aggressive,
game.
assertive, thinking, score it.
That was the James Harden that we saw primarily in game 1.
Grant Williams fakes, goes
Williams
inside.
with the drive. Robert Williams went up for the lob, and bodies strewn across the lane. And the good news is nobody's head got stepped on this time.
No blood. James Harden last 2 possessions. Good aggressive move. Has got the one-on-one matchup against Robert Williams. Says, all right, so you're going to put a big, he's going to switch on to me right to the cup. Nice job.
Very nice move by Harden. So, score is 19-19. That's going to take us to a quick commercial break timeout by the Celtics as we have 2 minutes and 44 seconds left in the first quarter. Going over to our votes, 73 votes, 51% for the Celtics, and it's getting close. 76ers fans are showing up. Make sure you guys smash that like, that thumbs up. It is much appreciated. Our next goal is going to be 50. We need 17 more likes, 17 more thumbs up to get to that goal. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. It is much, much appreciated. Timeout. Commercial break. Sue says, Time Lord enters the court. Joyce B, yeah, it's going to be a close game. But that's what we want, right? We want the close games.
He gets the appropriate angle he wants on the screen. And again, a more decisive James Harden. He scored twice off it, and that time assisting his big man.
That was a very difficult pass that he made a moment ago on that replay. Getting a breather right now, but off to a good start.
Sixers
Tatum into the corner.
Yeah, they go zone. Sorry, Mark.
Tatum
So
for three
corner
doesn't
is open.
go. Maxey gets the rebound.
Celtics 3 of 9 so far from deep. Melton into the front court. Embiid gets
Quick
it back.
pass to
Working
Embiid.
against Williams. Walks him down.
Get over
cross
to
court
Niang for three. He'll hit. And there it is.
Sends a double appropriately with
Tactical, just this one for today, but I know I think the Nuggets and the Suns are later tonight. Yes. So if I can, I may pop in and do it. But I definitely wanted to do this one for you guys.
Melton all up in his space.
Tatum, nice move, but loses it.
Williams to Williams. And a malfunction at the junction that time by
And that's
the
going to be a
Celtics.
turnover, 76er ball.
Again, this is an aspect of this game he doesn't go to necessarily all that often, but he's going to back down a matchup he likes. Once that help defender comes, you spray it to the other side, and Niang does his job. And you said this at the break, Philadelphia feels different. First of all, they're more physical. They're containing the ball. They're handsier defensively. And if the officials are going to let you be handsy, go ahead and be handsy.
Embiid on the low block against Smart, demanding a
Pass
basketball.
inside to Embiid. He gets double
That's a
teamed,
mismatch.
guarded by
Too little.
Smart, and one.
Let him know about it too. 21, can you do something for me?
My goodness. Yo, no, he did. Not the 21 Savage reference. Oh, man.
That's 7 foot, 280 pounds, going right into the chest of last year's Defensive Player of the Year. And Doc is saying, that's the team I've
He
been
really
looking for.
said it. That was hilarious.
Tell you what, there's not much you can do with him when he gets it in that
As
position.
Embiid hits the
on
free
block.
throw. Score is now 25 to
Philadelphia out
19.
a 6-point lead. Embiid,
I really feel like that
10
came with a
points,
thumbs
4
up.
rebounds.
21, can you do something for me?
Nothing run right now, showing a little bit of that zone you alluded to again, Doris.
Oh, Grant Williams shoots the three. That's
Straight
way
away
off.
strong.
And B gets the rebound.
MVP with the rebound. Embiid on the wing.
Embiid
Spins on Grant
backs
Williams.
down,
Tough
fades,
fadeaway.
shoots, hits again. My goodness.
Tough shot and their largest lead.
27
of the
to
series
19.
Right now at 8 points.
55 seconds on the clock. Tatum for three. Way off.
Out to Brogdon.
They'll get it back.
And that's going to be a foul against Melton, but it's just the third team foul, the first in the last 2 minutes.
So this time Grant Williams gets the assignment on Joel Embiid. They talk a lot about point of contact. Well, Joel is just going to get to his area, use his strength. And I'm telling you, he's a sweet shooting jump shooter at 7 feet.
Tatum drives inside, goes high off the glass, doesn't get it.
Boston, since Jaylen Brown has checked
Rebound
out,
for Tobias Harris.
any offense consistently.
Maxey will drive. Can't get it to go. Tatum rebound.
Tatum comes down with it. There's about a 3-second difference between the shot and game clock. The Celtics have misfired on 13 of their last 14 shots.
To me, that has everything to do with Philadelphia's defense. Whether they've been in man or zone, they've gone back to man here.
9 to shoot. Smart drives inside. Shoots off that back foot. Can't get it to go. And Harris will get blocked, and that will be the end of the first quarter. 76ers holding it down 27-19 as we end the first quarter. Got ourselves a ball game. It's far from over. It is far from over. Yo. Who in the chat is Daddy J Reason? Who did that? Who are you really? I know it's one of you that are regulars on here. You guys are a trip. Score is 27-19. End of the first quarter. We got ourselves a ball game. Timeout. Commercial break. Yo, what? Yo. There's like maybe 4 people that call me daddy. 4. Maybe. What? Yo, y'all are a trip. All right. We're in a timeout commercial break. Lutza, are you really claiming this right now? How they gonna throw Lutza under the bus like that, yo? What is going on here? What is going on? Somebody threw Lutza under the bus. That is crazy. Yo, what is going on? Shout out to Ray Robinson. What exactly did he want 21 to do for him? That is the question. Shout out to you, Ray. All right. We got Daddy J Reason in the house. In the chat. Trolling Lutza. That is like one of the worst decisions that you could make. Because Luta has no patience. It's so funny.
We started out great. Thought we missed some wide open looks, and then they got out in transition. So when we get open looks, we got to make them, and then we get to the rim, we got to make the right play.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Mark TB.
As
All right, thanks.
Smart hits the shot.
Marcus Smart knocks down the mid-range
Scores
jump
now
shot. Jason
27-21.
Second quarter on the bench, scoreless. 0 for 5 from the field. Embiid begins the quarter on the bench
Nice
as well.
pass.
But basketball, Paul's got it covered.
Paul Reed gets it going.
Reed with the dunk.
Robert Williams went for the steal, doesn't get it, gives up a layup instead. Got to be pretty certain when a guy is attacking the cup like that you're going to get it.
Smart from 3, got it.
Woof.
Marcus Smart,
Good
the
shot.
recent winner of the NBA's Hustle Award. 3-time winner now. Lead down to 5 for Philadelphia. Harden had a strong-looking first quarter with 6 points and a couple of dimes. Guarded by Grant Williams here. Going deep into the shot clock, already at 5.
Harden, big 3. Money. What a shot.
Jaylen Brown back quickly inside.
And Brown
All the way
answers
to
on the other
rim.
side with the
Boy,
quick
sitting
layup.
down didn't slow him down.
No.
You take him off the floor and your offense went south, and he gets you right back within 6. Marcus Smart had a couple big buckets.
Harden with the short jump shot. Good, man. He's in a nice flow.
He is, Mark. And it goes to mindset, level of aggression. Now that Joel is off the floor, different spacing is involved here for James.
That's going to be a foul against Melton. And Doc Rivers showed Harden the video yesterday from Game 3 and said, hey, you need to take these shots. We can live with whatever happens.
Yeah, well, he told Cassie Hubbard, my intention is to be aggressive. I think he
It's a
thought
good
he
shot
might have
over
gotten an
Robert
end
Williams,
but
too.
this
Robert Williams is
consecutive possessions, nice, aggressive, get to the mid-post
got a good
area.
reach.
That's an area he's more involved with this season. Is
shout
that
out to
mid-range
Dylan
game.
Brooks. Terrible D.
Brogdon fades away.
Oh, what?
To Williams on the turnaround. And we
What
have
a
whistle
block.
underneath and a
Harden
foul
playing some defense. That's a new development.
against the 76ers. That's going to go against Tobias Harris's first.
Mark, I sensed surprise in your voice as James
We're
Harden
all
closes.
surprised.
A little bit, yeah.
I mean, Malcolm thinks he's got separation. James with a nice blocked shot. That
Sometimes an off-malign defender.
Well, now.
Maybe a little too frequently sometimes. Staunch defense there by Harden. And Robert Williams will go to the free throw line on the foul call against Tobias Harris. Sixers with 2 team fouls here. 10 minutes to go in the second quarter.
As Williams hits the first free throw.
Here's why Robert Williams is at the foul line.
Dylan Brooks is it happens every time I open my mouth.
Okay, yeah.
Knocks
That's
it
Right?
out.
As soon as you said it, he stepped up and did something. It
The
was
whistle was
Very
just a
interesting.
little bit slow. I think that's
Spoke
what
it into
surprised
existence.
people.
I always blame it on my hearing.
And
I
this
give
is
the
the
officials
second
a break.
rebound ripped down by
Especially with this boisterous crowd
Reed.
here
Paul Reed.
at Wells Fargo. A little late arriving because of the traffic with the baseball game going on simultaneously. Harden float game pure.
Harden.
So Grant Williams
How many
was
points
in
does Harden
recovery
have?
mode that entire time.
How many points you got here,
James
Harden?
is
I wouldn't
getting
Harden
to
over
his spots
25.
and
So
no
what has he
hesitation,
got?
No indecision, Mark.
He scored the last 7, and Marcus Smart knocks down consecutive threes from the same spot to make it 36-30. Brogdon picking up Harden three-quarter court. Niang sidestep 3 coming.
Yang hits. What a shot. 39-30, 9-point lead for these Sixers.
The lead is up to 9. Brown snakes the screen, missing with the left hand, and here's Harden on the move. They've got numbers if they want it. Melton launches.
And Melton can't hit.
Tipped up
Rebound
over
for
to
Brown.
Melton with the deflection, but it comes right back to Brown.
Kicked it out. Brogdon for
Brogdon open
three.
Got it.
And he'll hit. Back to a
Malcolm
6-point
Brogdon
game.
has been so key to the Celtics' success this year. Always making sure that that second unit plays fluid basketball.
Excellent shot maker, excellent decision maker, can play in pick and roll. Brogdon sound defensively.
Harden behind the back,
with the step
shoots,
back.
hits.
Man, he's on a roll right now.
He's going.
He scored
If he
9
keeps
in
going
a
like
row.
this, he'll hit that 25.
9 to their last 11.
Brogdon can't hit.
Loose ball, and Reed chases it down.
Reed with another rebound.
Reed with the ball screen for Harden. Picked up his dribble. Brown made contact with Harris, and Harris with a glare for James Williams, the official on the spot.
His shoe came off. He's hot.
James trying to
He's hot about it
make the
right
point
now.
to Tobias. That's a free basketball. That pass.
Okay.
Listen, is Brown entitled to go get that pass as much as the offensive player?
Did you play DB in football in high school?
Shoot.
You must have.
No.
Free safety. I've seen you hit.
No, but I'm asking you, is that offensive player as entitled to that basketball as that the defensive player?
Yeah, I think he is.
Long three for Harden. What a shot.
James Harden.
44-33.
And his guest on the mend, the best medicine he could ever ask for right now.
7 years ago.
All right, I got to get the score, or not the score, the stats for Harden. How many points does this man have tonight? $18 points. Harden's got 18. He's definitely going to hit that 25. I called it. Shout out to whoever asked me. I did call it, though. He said he's going to hit that 25. Whoever hit that 25 over, make sure you drop a super chat, my friend. As we're on this quick timeout commercial break, score is 44-33. 7 minutes and 49 seconds left in the second quarter. Yo, they went and put a logo on it, everything. All right, you guys, we need 12 more likes to hit that 50. Make sure you're smashing that that thumbs up. You guys are cutting up in the chat today already. Daddy Jane House.
Times and the assist title twice, the only player ever to do that. Biggest lead of the ball game for the 76ers at 11. Here's Tatum, who has yet to score, 0 for 5.
Tatum spins, loses it.
Loose, no whistle. And Melton coming back for Philadelphia. Bad pass.
And that's going to be a
Niang's
turnover.
ankles.
It'll go back to the
That's
Celtics.
just the third turnover for the 76ers.
Let's see if they can get Jason Tatum started. May not need to if this guy keeps going.
Brown slammed the brakes.
Smart for
spun
three.
around, and
Can't hit.
Embiid
Tatum, why did you
retrieves the loose
move?
ball.
That was your rebound.
Harden calls out the set.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who that
Against
is. I'm
Tatum out
let
front.
you guys handle
7
it.
on the shot
I'm out of it.
clock.
I'm out of it.
Harden got through. Tatum got a piece of it.
Nice block.
Just enough to cause the miss. Here's Tatum.
Tatum
In
open
rhythm for
three. Can't hit. Embiid rebound.
And now 0 for 7 from the field. Boy, think about it. He had 10 points in the first quarter. In the previous game, 10 in the fourth quarter. Good screen by Embiid. Skip pass to Niang for three.
Yang
He's
three.
got 2. That one
In and
rings
out.
Brown against Melton. Good defense. Melton with the steal.
Brown, what are you doing?
And smoked the layup.
Oh, he missed the easy
Wow,
layup.
everything but the finish.
That's terrible.
Brown out to Brogdon.
Horford
wide
open
nobody
three.
picked him up.
Can't hit.
He
Embiid
missed it
rebound.
Anyway, we got a timeout. Philadelphia. Doc Rivers has been effusive in his praise for Melton's defense. We saw a bit of it a moment ago. Back after this.
Slowdown of offense on both sides, but the score is 44-33 with 6 minutes left in the second quarter. As we take a quick timeout, commercial break. Tactical, I mean, it is what it is, man. We dealt with so many trolls here. I feel like this year's football season is going to be really interesting, to be honest. Yeah, it's going to be crazy. So, but you guys should know that. You guys know. You've been here when we've had, 10,000 people in the chat before, and it gets wild. So you never know what's going to happen. Yeah, you guys know football gets wild, But we're so used to that. We're so used to that, Yeah, I mean, like this season though. I don't want you guys being stressed out over the chat. Like last year was just wild. You got to sit back and enjoy the game and kind of just let things flow sometimes because there's like no way to stop thousands of people just going crazy at one time. You know, obviously we got like certain things that we can do, but when it gets to the point how it was during like the Bills and Bengals game, then yeah, I mean, you know.
I want to go right back to the offensive points he made to begin with. Obviously, it's been a struggle out of the gates for Jason Tatum. There's a couple things you've got to do against an excellent offensive team. Boston finished second in offensive efficiency. Number one, you have got to be able to pressure the heck out of the basketball while containing the basketball. I think Philadelphia's defense has had an impact on speeding Boston up. That's why you heard Joe say, let's get to some screening action.
Cross-court Embiid to Harris. Drives
Harris,
it baseline.
floater doesn't go. Embiid gets the rebound, throws it back up, gets the foul.
Drawing the foul underneath. And Doris, to get back to your point, we saw Melton with a big steal before going to commercial. Doc Rivers has said a lot about the impact of his suffocating defense in this series so far. And you read off the numbers during the regular season. It's not a surprise.
Melton was second in total steals, fourth in deflections. He's been an absolute key addition. And he
Melton's definitely been great.
Threes, so he's been huge.
As Embiid misses the first free throw.
The home for all things playoffs, straight from the source. See the schedule bracket and the deep dive into the series, including series stats. All on the NBA app powered by Microsoft. Download now. What would the last 48 hours for Joel Embiid?
It's the second. Score is now 45-33.
Coming from Cameroon to watch him receive his MVP trophy.
We need a ref meeting. Yeah, we can make that happen.
Son Arthur here in his arms as he received the trophy. What a moment. Brown seeing a lot of bodies. 6 on the shot clock.
6 to shoot. Brown with the ball.
Elbow. Embiid with the double team.
Kicks it to the corner. Horford for 3.
Philadelphia's
can't get it to go.
I mean, listen, they're being physical. Again, there's hands on the midsection of Jaylen Brown.
Nice move.
Tyrese Maxey, good active
Embiid drives in, shoots, hits.
There's the one dribble pull-up, which has become
the MVP balling.
Mom and Dad loving it.
Score is now 47-33.
14-point lead for Philadelphia. And that's going to be a blocking foul against Harden.
Are they going to count the shot? They will not.
What a half he's having. 18 points.
Well, we talked about Philadelphia's defense. He tries to beat Malcolm to the spot. Malcolm does what a good offensive player does. You seek out the contact. James trying to plead his case right now with the official, but that's what a good
we can have like a meeting probably like the end of July, you know, right before preseason. Try to get Wrench Gang and everybody on.
Sprays it out to Brogdon in the corner.
Everybody in the same boat, same accord, you know. I'm down for that.
Sixers
Scores 47-33. 4 minutes and 33 seconds left in the second quarter. Maxey gets it over to Harden. Over to Embiid. Backs down.
Tough pass, never made it. Brogdon on the move. Harden back in transition. And Brogdon with a nice reverse.
Brogdon with a nice layup. That goes.
Stops a streak of 7 consecutive misses. They clear out the side for Embiid. One-on-one against Horford. 9 on the shot clock.
Embiid shoots over Horford. Money.
He's such a good jump shooter.
49-35.
He's not picked up the game till he's 15, but his feet are incredible. His touch is incredible.
Tatum at the elbow against Maxey. He's going to need a little help.
Tatum can't hit.
Tatum 0 for 8 now.
0 for 8, Tatum. What are you doing?
Getting by Brown. Couldn't finish. Boston's got a 5-on-4 back the other way. Brogdon lines up the 3 and knocks it
up and hits the 3.
Great teams finish quarters. Boston
11-point game.
Struggled offensively because of Philly's defense. Philly, you have worked so hard to get this lead. Keep your foot on the gas and finish this half strong.
Embiid shoots over Horford again. Can't hit that time.
Mid-range, no good.
Brogdon drives and will get fouled. He'll go to the line for free throws.
Who's scoreless in his 10 minutes so far. Picks up his second personal foul.
Yeah, give Malcolm Brogdon credit. Pushes the ball in transition the last possession. Does it again here, and just trying to change the feel offensively for his team.
Sixth man of the year at the free throw line for the Celtics. At 15 in Friday's loss, victory.
It's the first free throw.
The NBA playoffs continue on ESPN on Thursday.
10-point game.
2 potential game sixes. We'll have game 6 of this series and of the Nuggets-Suns series if game sixes are necessary.
Game sixers.
Jason Tatum, 0 for
If game
8,
sixers
his most
are necessary.
consecutive misses to start a playoff game in his career.
And hits the second. It's now a 9-point
Think
game,
about the
49 to
open
40.
three he had. That was as comfortable as he looked, and he missed that shot. Different guys have been on him, but Melton individually has been solid.
Embiid with the screen for Harden over to Maxey. He runs into traffic with 9 on the shot clock.
Maxey, open
with a
three.
Got it.
Hits.
Good rhythm
Shout out
shot
to you,
for
Joyce.
Tyrese
Thanks a lot.
Maxey,
Thanks
who
for the
has 7 in
support.
game now.
Let's keep it going. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up.
Lead is back up
It is
to a
much
dozen.
appreciated.
Brown over to Brogdon.
Brogdon kicks it out.
Harden moving his feet well against Brogdon. Closes out on him. And
Gave it
Brogdon
right up
turns
to
it
Harris.
over. Harris
Bad
on the move.
pass.
Tatum with the block and the recovery.
Tatum, good
Jason
defense.
Tatum.
As they get the
Wonderful
ball
work
back.
at the
Smart,
defensive end,
open
and Smart
three, shoots. Can't hit too much.
misfires on the three. Embiid with the board. Up to it, Tobias Harris going to try it again. This time succeeds.
And he will hit that time. Scores now 54 to 40, 14-point lead.
Really good response
For your
by
Sixers.
Philadelphia. You said it. Tatum hustles, erases an opportunity, but force a miss and then get out in transition again. Great response.
Brown for
Jaylen
three,
Brown.
too much.
It's cooled off a little bit since that torrid beginning. Nice rim run. Embiid. from
Play
Harden.
some defense, Celtics.
That looked like Jalen Hurts throwing that pass.
Yeah, 7-0 run in response to a couple of buckets. Think about the Malcolm Brogdon three and the free throws. They respond immediately.
Brown inside.
Brown can't hit.
And
He'll
that's gonna
get
be a
fouled.
foul
And that'll be on
against
Embiid.
So watch James Harden with another nice pass in transition.
JJ, what's going on? My prediction was the Celtics.
Sprinting back. Don't be looking at each other. Nobody stops
Looking at our
basketball,
votes, which
and
is
then,
absolutely
wow,
crazy.
little bit of
We have
contact
103
on his
votes,
wrist.
and we're at 50-50. Are you kidding?
Down to the free throw line. 16-point Sixer lead.
As Brown misses
6 of
the
10
first
from the
free
field.
throw.
That was his first free throw.
Oh,
Jaylen Brown, I'm sorry, Doris.
No, go ahead, please.
He's coming into the game with a streak of 6 consecutive 20-point plus games. And on pace to do that again.
And misses the second. What is going on?
Has another opportunity.
Well, he'll
and
get
got
it back and clean it up,
with
but
one flick of the wrist. Lead is at 14, approaching a minute to go in the half. Embiid into the lane, fade
he
away.
shoots. Can't hit. Tatum with the rebound.
Here's Tatum coming back. It would be hard to imagine an entire half where
Kicks
Tatum
it out to
didn't
Smart.
score a
Brogdon gets it
point.
back. Wide open
Brogdon
three.
will take this one
And
knock
he'll
it
hit.
home.
No, but give Tatum
And it is
credit,
back
Mark.
to an
He's got
11-point game.
9
56 to
rebounds, 2
45
blocks,
with
and an
45
assist.
seconds.
So great players aren't
left.
defined just by their scoring.
Jacqueline,
Although it's
what's
been a
going on with
scuffle,
you? How
he's
you
tried
doing?
to help.
Little 2-for-1 opportunity, Doris, and Maxey misses everything. Great point you make. Joe Mazzulla told us about that. His whole team has that mindset, not to be defined by just scoring.
Kings the three. What up? What's going on, man?
Smart with a nice show and go. Embiid with good help. Here's
Tatum
with the
steps
long
up,
two, and he's on
shoots,
the
and
board.
hits.
With 28 seconds to go in the opening half.
9-point game, 56-47.
And that stops they're on the middle of a 7-0 run now. The lead is down to 9.
15 to shoot on the clock.
12 seconds, the Sixers have finished off this half pretty strong.
And
Harden
step
with a
back.
step-back three.
Harden 3.
Harder than fish grease
Money.
here in the first half.
59 to
That's 21
47.
points for Harden.
Corner 3 for Horford.
Horford.
He answers on the other side.
1.3 to
Both
go.
teams cooking right now.
Horford with a little get back at the other end. Embiid will launch.
And that's going to be off. That will be the
James Harden
end of
leads
the
the way
first
and
half,
leads the
and
Sixers.
we've had ourselves a game. It is 59 to 50. Celtics fighting, holding on, keeping it close. We'll see what happens. Can they make the adjustments to come back? Or will those 76ers keep it up? And will James Harden keep up his production as well? With that said, guys, we're at halftime. I'm going to grab something to eat real quick. I will be back.
Keep up that momentum here in the second half. Sixers trying to even the series at 2 apiece. Smart into the front court, guarded by Harden. Here's Brown, who got up to that brilliant beginning. 12 quick points to start the game in the first quarter. Tatum scores the bucket right away. Joe Mazzulla dialing up his number early, it looked like, to get him off, Doris.
Hard to imagine them walking out of here without Tatum starting to get started. They finished that half 6 for 18 in the paint.
Let's check in with Cassidy. Cass?
Yeah, I actually got a chance to catch up with Joe Mazzulla at the half and asked him his takeaway from the first half, and he said, we got the best version of the Sixers. He thought they lost their poise at times, but he said to be down 9 at the half and we were not at our best, it's not bad. We just have to get back to being ourselves, and we'll be okay. Mark TV.
All right, here's Tatum being guarded by Harden. Tatum on the drive, sprays it out. One more to Smart for 3. A little bit strong. Tatum with the offensive rebound and putback. Couple of quick buckets from Jason Tatum to start the third.
Made the exact right read, knowing Embiid is waiting for help. He kicks it to the corner, and then opportunistically he gets that second shot.
Jason Tatum's rim decisions have been so immaculate this year. Horford knocked it loose from Embiid. 5 on the shot clock for Harden in three-point territory. Got to get to work here. And the ultimate
three
by Harden with the
for
three.
Harden.
Able to
Scores
make
now
shots
62 to
under duress.
54.
An excellent contest.
Brown on the baseline.
Jeff Nelson in the building. What's going on with you, man?
No whistle on
How
the
you doing?
Brown
Long
was
time no
looking for the
see,
call.
yeah.
Points at John Goble.
My Saturday is going great. Saturday.
Still
Sunday.
looking at John Goble.
Feels like
The mask
Saturday.
can't hide it, huh?
Sunday is going great.
6-point lead. Maxey off the screen into
Corner
the
three. Tucker
Not
hits.
a reluctant shooter today, Doris.
How's your Sunday going,
He
Jeff?
learned the last game that if he does not shoot that, Doc has to lift him in favor of Melton.
Just his 4th attempt. Horford out to Derek White. Drives
White,
it on Harris. and
floater
floats it
goes.
So their paint touches look a little different right now. Celtics
Now a
after going
7-point
6
game.
for 18, Joel Embiid had a big part of that, but they have gotten to the cup.
And beat off the bounce. Tucker to Harden. They load up on Embiid. But all the bodies in
Embiid gets
the
it to
world
go.
don't matter when
Easy
you're
shot.
MVP sometimes.
Boy, Mark, I thought that looked like that could have been an N1. Al Horford was reaching and slapping. Great concentration by Joel.
He's got 21. Looks like the Sixers are showing a little bit of zone here, Doris. Horford tried to get it to the corner to Tatum. Harden deflected it out of bounds.
Let's watch. I mean, I thought Al fouled him. Let's get a look at this. Awful handsy, but great concentration. But I'll tell you this, like the Sixers were awful handsy in the first half, so no whistle either way, I guess.
Let him play. It's the playoffs.
Inside Horford out to the corner to
Corner
White.
three. White can't hit.
And here's Maxey with pace. Now to Harden. Embiid. Good screen by Embiid. Frees Harden. Horford there to meet him, though, and now Brown switches onto him. Shot clock down to 5.
Quick
Brown
move.
right in his space.
Harden, long three. Can't hit.
Leaving it short. Harris with the loose ball.
Harris will get the rebound.
Man blocked by Smart, who said no.
Foul call, though. Harris couldn't believe it. Smart can't believe it.
Ooh, Marcus Smart.
They're going to challenge this.
The foul's going to go against White.
I like the defense.
Pardon me, Smart is second.
Mr. Smart.
Oh, yeah, it's easy.
That's a foul.
That's a foul.
I like the defense.
You cannot accost someone going to the rim. You see that forearm hit his midsection.
Definitely a foul. And Tobias's father,
Oh, yeah. Baseball's going on right now, too. Yeah.
representative, sitting courtside.
It's still
watching his
early
son perform
in the
tonight.
season.
Basketball runs in the family. His sister, there's a look at his dad. His sister was the Big West Conference Player of the Year at Long Beach State this past women's collegiate basketball season. Basketball, a way of life in the family. Harris at the free throw line. 2 of 7 from the field. He's got 5 points.
And hits both free throws. Scores now 69 to 58.
Harris's father negotiated his big contract last time around. White with the floater. And Harden will walk it into the front court. Got a nice screen from Embiid.
Harden
Horford
guarded by
switches onto him.
Horford. Drives inside.
Harden slams on the
Shoots
brakes
and hits. 71-58.
He got comfortable early, and when he gets comfortable early, that's problematic.
Here's Horford.
Horford three, and he'll hit.
5 of those a couple of nights ago.
Celtics trying to keep it close.
That was his second 3-ball tonight.
They got to pick up the pace, though.
That's big for him because it's going to.
They can't just trade shots. You got to play defense.
Into that open space to allow driving lanes or perhaps offensive rebounds.
And Embiid double teamed on the catch by Smart. Harden with 7 on the shot clock. Off the Embiid screen, slick pass.
Embiid, and he'll hit.
Knocks it home. Boy, that is one of the most prolific
great offense
games in the league this year.
Needs great defense, and the Celtics are not showing up.
Defensively, pardon me, the 76ers. Harden for 3. Got it!
Oh, my goodness. Another big shot, another big lead. Sixers up 76-61. As the Celtics call a timeout. This game could get out of hand if the Celtics don't get it under control. 6 minutes and 47 seconds left in the third quarter as we take a quick timeout commercial break. Looks like it, JJ. It's me and you. Oh no, Luce is still around. Luce is still here. Lou said that is not true. I did not know that you were back. I did not know that. Sato says the beard is loose. Hey, I called it. Right? NBA wants to stretch these series out, and James Harden's, I think, yeah, he's definitely got over 25 by now. So if you took that over, you made yourself some money. As we get back to it.
There is courtside, little baby, good friend of James Harden's, Monte Smith, Eagles wide receiver as well in the crowd, and Michael Parsons tearing up some wings like he.
The key thing was when they said he brought a guest.
So the only reason he's allowed here.
Should have known that when they said he brought a guest, he was going to go off.
Hey, it's got to be something like that because they don't grant Cowboys.
Yeah, Tatum's having a terrible night. Absolutely terrible.
15-point lead for the home crew. Brown out top.
It's just great activity by Philadelphia.
Tatum, look up. Get it out
Tatum
to
inside,
Smart.
Tough pass made it to Grant Williams.
I mean, you got the easy layup, but you've got
Tatum's
Smart
rim
sitting out there
decisions
wide
this
open in
year.
the corner for a
There's
three.
another example.
Keep your head up.
Harden being hounded by Jaylen Brown. Doris, a moment ago,
Shiesty, yeah, I see that, man.
we saw Tyrese Maxey
definitely
bring the
possible.
ball up. Wonder if that's by design to take some of the pressure off, maybe?
Yeah, I think you want to make sure as the series progresses, that's going to be a couple free throws. You want to make sure as the series progresses that Tyrese is involved.
That foul is going to go against Smart, his third.
Let's watch Tatum. Again, high activity level, but he gets the corner turned. Embiid steps up, and you see the baseline sneak there by Grant Williams. And again, it's not all about scoring for Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
You know, he's got to do other things.
Embiid at the free throw line.
So Embiid's going to shoot free throws.
23 points so far. An improbable basketball journey that began in Cameroon at the age of 15. Then to Montverde Academy in Central Florida with mom and dad's blessings. They remained back home in Cameroon, and after that it was to Kansas, where in one practice Tarek Black dunked on him so badly that he thought that he wasn't ready to play.
And hits the second, scores
Division I
78,
basketball. Boy, was
63.
he 6 minutes to go in the third. Melton all over Tatum. Tatum with a nice hezzy, lays it home.
Tatum, nice
That's
move.
against tough defense. Philadelphia, you have to contain the ball, because if they get past, it's swing, 3-3-3 from Boston. They have had pressure and they've contained the ball. Two things you have to do.
Tatum up to 8 points. Harden working against Grant Williams.
Harden
Got
drives,
by.
kicks
Sprays
it out.
One more.
Maxey,
Wide
open
Maxey.
three.
Got it.
Money. And there it is, 81-65.
Brown back quickly to Horford. Gets it back. Working against
Brown
Tucker.
drives.
Touch the paint.
Wow.
And he'll
Catches
get the
in.
easy
That's
layup
two
to go.
stars on back-to-back plays against very good pressure and defense, just individually able to make plays. That's special. This is why Jason and Jaylen are the guys they are.
Still can't believe that at one point people thought they were better off being broken up. That is absurd. He's got 20 in the ball game. Embiid making the catch a little bit further out than he would like.
Embiid guarded by Grant. Use that
But he gets
shoulder a little
fouled
bit.
by Grant Williams. Those two playing with
Williams
a lot
is
of
aggravated.
force. That's the third team foul against the Celtics.
Again, ball pressure's there. Look at Melton just forcing him to change direction. It takes that little spin. That's a special big-time move by Tatum. But this is James. So James touched the paint. Quick, assertive move. He gets the hockey assist. And then this is the foul on the last play. I don't think that's a foul. I'm going to be honest with you. I know he hits the deck. Grant swiped at the ball. Didn't touch him, it didn't look like to me.
Appear to be retreating. I would agree with you on that one.
That's the first time all day.
And Embiid hits the first free throw.
Somebody's got to do God's work on Sunday, Doris.
It ain't going to be me.
41 to go in the third. One more look.
Oh, wow.
Oh, there was the contact.
Yeah,
maybe.
I guess. He meets him.
Initially,
yeah.
yep.
All right, Mark. I'm going to give you that one.
It was tough. You still with me if I change?
I am.
Embiid knocks
And
home
hits the second. Scores now 83-67. 4 minutes, 38 seconds left
out in front
in the third
for
quarter.
The majority of this game. A trend-changing moment.
Brogdon for three. And he'll hit. 13-point game.
The lead stands at 13 for Philadelphia. The venue changes back to Boston on Tuesday. Maxey off the screen. It goes over the top of the backboard, out of bounds. Boston basketball. Niang will come into the ball game for P.J. Tucker. At the top of the show, we talked about the role players around Embiid. Harden has stepped up. Maxey has had his moments. What else do you make of what we discussed at the top?
To me, well, first of all, I mean, obviously Harden, monster bounce back game, 100%. To me, this is about the Philadelphia
Tatum
defense.
spins, gets it over to Robert Williams. He'll get fouled.
Afternoon.
And he'll go to the line for 2.
You're talking about a Boston team that was second in offensive efficiency in the regular season. They've got 70 points.
Wow. Foul's going to go against George Niang. That's his second personal foul. First team foul against the 76ers, Robert Williams at the foul line.
And misses the first free throw.
Playoff schedule tonight on TNT. Got a good one. Denver at Phoenix, game 4 at 8 o'clock Eastern time. Then tomorrow on TNT, a doubleheader. The Knicks at the Heat, followed by Warriors at Lakers. For more on these games, please go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. As Derek White comes into the ball game. Boy, can Kevin Durant and Booker do what they did in game 3? That was a very excessive, heavy lifting scoring load they did. Wild.
Second free throw.
For chicken. If he misses 2, this place,
and he hits.
They're going to be disappointed.
They're going to be hungry.
83-71.
If the opponent misses 2.
Save the special sauce. Embiid. Good defense by Williams. A tough shot by
Good
Joel.
defense as Celtics get the rebound. Tatum pushes.
Here's Tatum. Snakes the screen. Brogdon in the corner working against Harden. Williams underneath. Boy, Niang could have had a steal. Didn't see the ball. Williams lost the handle and got it back with 5 on the clock. It's loose to the court.
It's going to be a jump ball.
Who might have hit the court with his face again. This time without 280 pounds on top of him. He went through a lot to get back on the floor.
So he actually got by on the dribble drive. The defender swipes it, so he's got to hit the deck. Ball hits his chin.
At least he still has his teeth.
No kidding. I didn't think he had him after the stomp by Joel Embiid.
Cassidy, how's his dental work looking?
Well, he was very thankful that the 76ers dentist was able to take him to his office 20 minutes.
What a beat.
Last game where he got 3 stitches
Big
in his
block.
mouth fitted for a mouthpiece. So Williams said he had several people reach out to him, including Mark Wahlberg, giving him a hard time for everying. But he said he had brought everybody together and it was quite a play. And
Layup goes for Tatum, and now it's back to a 10-point game.
80 pounds on his head.
83-73.
Still has his teeth.
Ronald Suggs in the building. What's going on with you, Ronald? How you doing, man?
Fortunately, he can still talk to the officials.
All right, so you've got your 76ers calling a timeout, trying to slow this Celtics momentum. It is now a 10-point game, 83-73 with 3 minutes and 7 seconds left in the third quarter. Quick timeout, commercial break. Shout out to you guys, 81 viewers, 49 likes. We need one more to get to 50. One more like, one more thumbs up gets us to that 50. Make sure you're smashing and like that thumbs up. It is much, much appreciated. What's going on with you, Ronald? How's your Sunday, man? Game 4, Celtics 76ers. Celtics trying to fight back. Getting on to the votes here, 133 votes, 53% for the Celtics. Will they come back for the W? Shout out to Break Buds. Best stream running. Smash that like, y'all. Shout out to you, Break Buds. Thanks for the support. Thanks for being here. Much love to you, my friend. Ronald, it's going good, man. It's going good. Nice little chill Sunday, you know. Later on tonight, we'll have Suns and Nuggets. I will make an attempt to stream that. I do have some other stuff going on, but I will make an attempt. I'll let you guys know as we get back to it.
Last year, in between is usually not good. Came out with a different mindset. Cassie Hubbard talked to him pregame. He said, I'm going to be aggressive. So you have to think score if you touch the paint.
Oh, Ron, you good, man.
In action, it's wise to deliver the basketball to
all
the MVP.
Good.
Or if there's a switch and the big is in drop, go ahead and pull the trigger on the three. Just excellent decision making. Does he have a turnover at this point? Still without a turnover and 29 points on 11 for 15 shooting. Just both men have been absolutely brilliant.
It's what they needed so far. The lead is at 10, though. They led by as many as 19, and Brogdon commits a foul. 40 feet almost from the basket. That's going to be the 14th foul against the Celtics.
So Harden gets poked in the eye.
Shoot on the next one with
Fouls
just
on
under
Brogdon.
3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Game 4. 76ers trying to level up at 2 games apiece.
I don't think I'm comfortable yet with just a 10-point lead.
Not at all.
Boston in this series, in most of the games, have closed quarters and won those final 2-minute segments. Philly's got to keep the pressure on.
And beat straight
Too
away.
much space. Robert Williams.
Puts a shoulder into Williams. Got him in the air. He threw it at the basket as he was fouled. Either way, though, that's going to be 2 shots for Embiid.
And listen, he lives at the line.
That's why I said that. There's too much space. You got to play up on Embiid so that he can't create that shot.
Williams off his feet. Goes to the foul line for free throws number 12 and 13.
You know, Doris, Doc Rivers talked to us about his team having to learn on the fly, working through adversity. And I look at the stat that Embiid and Harden
misses the first free throw.
Scoring 25 or more in a playoff game for the
Still
first
a 10-point
time as
game.
teammates. You wonder if these type of games are breakthroughs or learning moments for Philadelphia.
All of them are, Mark. I love Doc's expression yesterday. He called trying to win in the playoffs emotional terrorism.
Yeah.
What these men are trying to achieve, multiple series en route to a
Hits the
conference
second.
finals
Score is
or
now
NBA finals. This is
84-73.
hard. There are inevitable ups and downs, and you have got to weather the downs without losing your emotional stability. Their body language was bad in game 2. Their disposition has been outstanding today.
Look inside to Brogdon. Shoots in and out.
Session with his team that seems to be paying huge dividends right now.
76ers rebound.
Doc makes the call. Here's Harris on the wing. Niang
Harris,
for
corner three.
The
Niang hits. 87-73.
That's his third 3. He's got 9 points off the bench.
Mark, his shooting provides that necessary element to successful basketball, and that's spacing.
Smart out top. Hits Tatum inside Williams off the nice dive.
Couple nice quick passes.
Yes, Jason Tatum, the guy you're meeting at the cup.
Celtics have to play better defense.
Who has challenged multiple shots all afternoon, so wisely that extra pass.
Harris wide open for 3.
Knocks it home. Right in
That's
front
what
of
you're
his
going to
head.
get. You got to play better defense.
And the lead is up to 15. So the Sixers closing this period strongly. Smart on the bounce.
White,
Derek
corner
White with
3
the
open.
ball.
He'll
And
answer.
he laces it.
12-point game, 90-78.
Going to have Embiid bring it up.
He actually requested the basketball from Tyrese Maxey.
Walks into the mid-range a little bit strong. Here's Tatum. Has all of his points here in the third quarter.
Started 0 for 8. He's made his last 5. Can he keep cooking here?
And Niang commits the foul. That's going to be their first in the last 2 minutes.
So 51 seconds left in the third quarter, 12-point game.
Basketball. Jason Tatum closed with 10 points in that critical fourth quarter a couple of nights ago in that Game 3 victory. Gets it from
Inbound
Williams.
to Tatum. Goes
Over
off
Harris,
the glass
down and
and one.
Jason Tatum just playing at his own speed there, Doris.
Yep. He didn't fight the denial initially. He made the inbound pass go to his big, and then he goes patiently and gets the basketball, works his way to the cup, and he is now 6 for 6 and has them with a chance here if he makes the
That's
free
what I'm
throw to
seeing
get
too,
it back to
Tactical. I don't
9.
think they're going to let off the gas, man.
Talked about his physical condition being much better than it was.
Tatum hits
a year
the
ago
free
at this
throw.
time.
It's now a 9-point game,
Going through a full
90 to
lift
81.
for 45 minutes. Game day, and even in the playoffs. Ready to sprint through the finish line this year. Maxey out front. Rejects the screen from Embiid. Now uses it. 10 on the shot clock to Harris.
Harris
Launches
shoots.
the three.
High
It's
shot.
way
Can't
short.
get it. Tatum.
And Boston has about a 3-second
The
difference
rebound.
between the shot and game clock. Trailing by 9. Here's Tatum. Guarded by Niang. And he draws the foul.
Ronald, yeah, man. I missed you guys as well.
Wow.
You know, travels were good. And,
If you're Philadelphia, you're disappointed.
glad to
in
be
that
back to
sequence,
work.
right?
No doubt about
You know,
it. No
back to
doubt
fun.
about it. Good response here by Boston.
without a doubt.
Jason Tatum patiently taking
Hope you
what the
guys have been
game
doing
is
good as
giving
well.
him.
Maturity, right?
That's exactly right. When you're 25 years old and you've played north of 80 playoff games and you've seen just about everything, and you went to the finals last year, you learn this is the long game in the NBA. It's a 7-game series for a reason.
Got all of his
And
points, as I
hits
mentioned, coming here
the
in the
second score
third
is
quarter,
now
up to 15
90 to
now,
83.
17.1
7-point
to go for
game.
the Sixers. And Maxey will
Dante,
bring it
yeah,
up.
man. Yeah, we're definitely doing NFL. That is without a doubt. Starting preseason. We'll obviously get that going a little bit
Maxey
early.
getting to the rim, finishes.
And Maxey
And that snaps the 8-0
goes
Boston
high
run.
over Robert Williams. He'll get it to
With
go,
1.9
92 to
go in the
83.
third. Still what has to be just a tenuous lead for Philadelphia. James Harden had himself
Yeah, I'm definitely
an afternoon so
definitely doing football, so you guys don't have to worry about that. Score is 92 to 83, and we're back to a 9-point game at the end of the third quarter. 76ers holding on to that 10-point lead. 9, 10, 11, you know. We'll see. Celtics do have the capabilities of coming back and closing out a quarter. So, do I trust a 9-point lead? No, I do not. Especially not in today's NBA. But this is the end of the third quarter. We start in the fourth soon. We're in a timeout. Commercial break. Yeah, that was a tough loss, Ronald. Dante, can't wait for the season. Hoping the Bills do good. We'll see, man. We're going to talk about that soon. I don't like what they did with the draft. Not at all.
starting to heat up a little bit.
Set a great matchup. Aaron Rodgers in the division. Yeah, I mean, you know, Aaron Rodgers is basically at his, at the end of his career. You know, he's not at the same caliber as Tom Brady, right? So when I think of Aaron Rodgers in the division, I'm like, all right, well, just going to be a little bit more competition. But nothing too that like oh my goodness, Aaron Rodgers is coming to the AFC. What am I going to do? Like, no, like, what's going to happen? I'm not worried like that, Obviously, this is a shakeup. And, the Bills are going to go out there and do what they got to do. That's all. Jimbo in the building. What's up, Jimbo? Long time no see, man. What's going on with you? Jimbo popping in. My man. Score is 92-83. 11 minutes and 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here we go.
It's not about James. It really isn't. Like, everybody's playing with force, and that's what we're doing. James is playing great. Tyrese is playing great, Joe, but the key for us is we got to play with pace. And we lost a little bit at the end of the quarter, so we got to keep our pace going.
Yeah, and you've thrown a lot of different looks defensively. Jason Tatum picking up his scoring to end that. What are you trying to limit here in the fourth?
Jason Tatum, if we can. But we just got to get back. What they're trying to do is beat our defense before it's set. So we got to get back in transition first and then defend from there.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Mark, TV?
That's critical
Yes.
because transition defense has been a weakness for Philadelphia. And if they can make Boston try to execute in the half court, obviously, it's much to their advantage because they have done a great job in the half court
Going to be a
today.
foul on Harris.
Certainly have, and boy, what a quarter. We mentioned for Jason Tatum a moment ago, that's going to be a foul against Tobias Harris. Tatum, I got a text message from an NBA scout during the commercial break at the end of the quarter, said Jason Tatum has an Ivy League basketball IQ. Talk about his smarts and what he showed here.
Yeah, shout out to you, Jimbo.
Especially
Good to
that
hear
third
that,
quarter.
man. I'm glad you're doing good, for real.
Basketball to play, though. He's sitting out these minutes right now. Smart on the
Team
bounce.
definitely missed you.
Wheels and fires. Boy, Robert Williams got to the ball first. 10 on the shot clock.
10 to shoot.
Paul Reed came over to give a great challenge and another
And
foul.
it's going to be
here
another
by
foul.
Melton.
That's the second team foul already.
If you're playing from behind, you've got to do everything you can to create extra opportunities. So Mark is trying desperately to get by. Great challenge. But
G
then you
Young,
give
what up,
the
man?
Offensive rebound. Great job by Robert Williams to keep his activity
We got in
level
the
high.
NBA championship.
That's the third team foul against the 76ers.
I still think Boston. I think Boston and the Warriors.
Off the double screen. Over Reed.
Brown can't
And
hit.
Brogdon
Another
with
rebound.
Opportunity to tap to Smart.
Smart will
Little
shoot the
drive and
three.
kick. Smart misses
And
the
he
three.
can't hit.
And rebounded by Paul Reed.
You can see, though, they can send two on any screen that Jalen's involved in because Robert Williams not a threat offensively, Mark.
Yeah, he doesn't look to
Quick
score.
pass
Doesn't
over
get
to
many
Harden.
touches at that end of the floor. 7 on the shot clock. Reed with a flat ball screen for Harden. Got it back. Got a fire.
That's going to
And
be a
missed everything.
turnover.
That's going to be a shot clock violation.
So Joel Embiid getting a rest, and I thought he looked tired down the stretch of the third. You said he's north of 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's 32 right now. Wonder how long Doc Rivers will wait before he gets him back into the ball game.
I don't know.
margin
Yeah, I
is
mean,
at
if people
9
want to,
right now.
email me,
That was the
their info
76ers'
so I can
first
check on them. That's not a
turnover
problem.
Of the second half.
So
they've done a
to make
pretty good
something like
job
that
taking
happen.
care of the basketball.
We're all like
Just
family
5
here, so
turnovers the
it's not an
entire
issue.
game. Reed on Tatum.
Tatum
Step back
shoots the three.
and Tatum has
In and
it
out.
rim out. Harden picked up by Brown. Good screen by Reed. Niang, he's made 3. That one a little bit strong. Tatum quickly up to White. And a little room service at the other end.
Score is now 92-85. 7-point game, and that's going to lead to the Sixers calling a timeout.
Here in Philadelphia, as Boston starting to put some pressure on. If you can get out and transition, make your life a little easier. Celtics closing.
Timeout commercial break. It's getting interesting with 9 minutes and 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Timeout. Yeah, G, I mean, I'm not putting anything past, the Suns. I think they got a good chance, too. But it's going to be hard work getting over those Nuggets for sure. Philip White, no problem, man. Thanks for being here. Shout out to all you guys. Thank you. Scores 92-85, 9 minutes 55 seconds left in the fourth as we get back to it.
Stretch, we got to get stops. We got to get the ball off the floor. We got to run. All right, keep the floor open.
Well, you've got P.J. Tucker at the 5 now with Joel continuing to rest. So
76ers going small here. Maxey getting downhill, sprays it out to Harris. Good show and go. He lost the handle, knocked out of bounds, and off the turnover. It'll be Boston basketball, just the 6th turnover today for the 76ers. But in the fourth quarter, not a great thing.
Joel Embiid.
That's all it took.
That's exactly right.
Brogdon on the drive. Got to the rim with the left, couldn't finish. Melton with the rebound. We're going to have a foul against Robert Williams.
Wow.
Yeah, it looks like. On the push. That's going to be the first team foul against Boston. Philadelphia with 3 already. Here's another look at it.
I was going to say there's a reason Melton hit the deck. He had his arm, and that's why he lost his balance.
So they're going to put a little pressure on Maxey here to bring the ball up.
All right, so score's 92-85.
Defensively have been a big thing for Boston in the series.
After the foul, Sixers will inbound.
Yep, for both James Harden
and Maxey will bring it in.
Joel Embiid.
Run a little wide action here for Harden. Maxey comes off the screen.
Embiid guarded by Horford. Drives inside, high off the glass, doesn't go. Tatum gets a rebound.
Does his job. Make him shoot over the top.
Oh, Tatum got inside and drew the foul.
And Tatum will go to the line for free throws. Shout out to Delta, says, I bet $200 on the 76ers. They better win.
Looks like Tatum's going to get a couple of shots here.
We'll see, man. 7-point game. Tatum's going to the line.
The activity,
physical
nature of Philly's defense, you're trying to get here as much as you can. Make your life easy. Put pressure on before that defense can set.
Tatum missing the first 8 tonight. Sunday
Misses the first free throw.
The series finale between the Dodgers and Padres.
What do we got? 152 votes, 51% for the Celtics.
And ESPN Radio. Our coverage begins right after our game with baseball tonight. Sunday night countdown.
Tatum hits the second. Score is now 92-86.
Oh, and good news for the Phillies. They defeated the Red Sox across the street today. Tucker working against Williams.
Embiid kicks it out. Maxey for three.
That's going to be off.
Can't hit. Williams gets the rebound.
The lead is down to a tenuous 6 points. Tatum working against Harden. That's the matchup they like.
Tatum drives inside. Easy spin. Tries to go off the glass. Doesn't go.
And
Harden gets the rebound.
That's going to be a block against Tatum.
Oh, my goodness. Come on, Tatum. Doing too much.
So probably a little frustrated.
Yes.
This has been a strength, finishing at the rim.
Ooh. G Young, no, not tonight's game.
Was a block.
Let's see.
Tomorrow we'll be back on, though.
You changing your mind? I see
still
your
think it's a
face.
block. If I'm going to be wrong, I'm going to be wrong twice, Doris.
I'm glad I'm not. I'm glad I'm not in a gray jersey. Truly, it is not an easy job. I will say this to you. So Tatum upset, but this to me is a great area of growth. You don't see the level of frustration sustained with the officials. It's next play.
Quick pass inside to Embiid.
Maturity by him.
Just 25 years old, Embiid.
Doubled, gets it out to Harden.
They got the Celtics in rotation, but they recover well. 5 on the shot clock for James Harden.
Harden on Tatum. Drives inside. The floater. And that goes. 94-86. 7 minutes, 52 seconds left.
The former MVP.
He was 5 for 28 the last 2 games. What a response by him. 47th playoff game of 30 or more. And that's coming off 2 monumental struggles. Little get by Jason Tatum. He's so physically strong. Jason tries to sell that. I like the no whistle. Bucket is good.
Marcus Smart at the other end on the free throw line knocks down the first shot.
It's the free throw.
75% free throw shooter. Meanwhile, that was the 5th foul on Niang. Numbers on Harden today.
And hits the second. Scores now 94-88. Celtics.
The lead is back down to 6.
Inching closer.
Embiid just fell down, got helped up by Horford. Playing with that big-looking brace on his right knee. They clear out the side for him. Smart comes on the double, and they get the miss.
Great activity by Al Horford.
Brogdon.
What a steal.
Harden. Good defense by James Harden. Bounce pass, Embiid.
Embiid, easy bucket.
Celtics.
You cannot have those kind of mistakes.
Got to give James Harden some credit. He is appropriately attacked for his defense quite often. Today,
96-88. 76ers trying to hold on with 7 minutes and 15 seconds to go as the Celtics take a full timeout. Shout out to G Young. Says, who you got next season for NFL? Go Packers, NFC. Go Jets, AFC. You know I'm Bills Mafia, bro. Come on now. Bills Mafia, sir. We're at a timeout commercial break. $86 viewers, 62 likes. Next goal is going to be 75. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. It is much appreciated. We thank you all for the support and being here today. NBA playoff basketball, Game 4, Celtics 76ers. Shout out to Ronald, finally getting his wrench, new member of the Wrench Gang. Shout out to you, man. Joyce B says, looking good, Harden. He's having a great game. The 76ers want to win. He has to have a great game. Chris says, go Philly, Eagles, go New York Jets. Okay. Eli says, thoughts on the draft, who did best? Well, I mean, if you're a Georgia fan, right? Eagles did the best. You know?
Love is passionate. He's not giving up, and he's 100% right. There has been a different level from Philadelphia.
Glad the Jags didn't get Kincaid when they had the chance.
Different level of intention, physicality, game plan, discipline.
Yeah, I mean it's tough, especially for a lot of teams, and we were expecting so many different options, even for like the Bills. They just didn't do anything defense-wise, and I hate it. But hey.
And a little flare for Tatum.
You know, can't cry over spoiled milk. As Smart shoots the three, and he hits.
Tatum, you think he's going to go one-on-one, but
96-91. It's a 5-point game, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Eli Maxey coming through with the $1.99 super chat.
Just really good.
The Avec defense is going to be scary.
Thanks a lot, Eli. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the $1.99 super chat.
Gets Brogdon, lost the handle, and we're going to have a jump ball, and that's going to be a shot clock violation against the Sixers.
Oh, wow. So no jump ball, shot clock violations. Celtics ball.
So Joe was pleading for a higher level of defense. James mishandles it. Ball comes loose. Malcolm
Jay, what do you think about Stroud doing Texans?
Really good job defensively.
I think it's going to be better than Davis.
Switches back to him. Brown slips out.
It's going to be a better runner than Davis, that's for sure. Jaylen Brown for three.
The patience of Tatum.
96-94. It's a 2-point game.
Not looking to score, looking to make the decision. What were you saying the scout said about IQ? We see you, Jay Tatum.
Harvard basketball IQ. Maxey inside to Embiid. One-on-one. No double team coming yet. They stunt
Kicks it out.
Melton with the show and
Melton
go.
kicks it back out to Maxey. Maxey shoots. Can't hit. Rebound Tatum. Loses the ball.
Doc imploring his team to play faster.
Corner three doesn't go. Air ball.
Piece of it, and they've got numbers of 4 on 3.
Quick pass inside. Tatum, easy bucket. We got ourselves a tie ball game. 5 minutes and 25 seconds left in the fourth. Celtics on an 8-0 run.
So
My
Tatum
goodness.
making all the right plays, sell out. You want desperately to put all kinds of pressure in the series on. What are you willing to do? Sell out, sprint the floor, make plays.
What a game. What a game. Hey, I told you guys. Obviously, my prediction was the Celtics, but for this game to be as close as it is, it's anybody's game, all right? You've got Harden who stepped it up. I do think Embiid kind of played, the side role, and that's why Harden was able to shine a little bit more tonight. Their dynamic is the issue. I feel like it's one night either Embiid has to go off and they win, or Harden has to go off and they win. But when they try to balance things out, you have these really close games. And now you've got the Celtics on this hot streak, and it's only 5 minutes left in the game. 96-96, we are tied up. Timeout, commercial break.
Jason Tatum. Jason said we were at the breaking point last year when we were below 500. They started to watch tape together, figured out we got to elevate each other. And the Celtics now positioned to put a stranglehold on this if they can get stops. Philadelphia,
right, here
you
we
can't
go.
Get shy and get the ball
Maxey
to your
kicks
star.
it inside to Embiid.
Here he is with it. Right
Guarded
at
by
the elbow,
Horford,
gets
drives
rips
inside.
through, got to the
Good
rim, got it
defense.
blocked.
Horford gets the rebound.
And the Celtics with a chance
And
to take
Tatum
the
now
lead.
brings it down the court.
Tatum into the front court. Mazzulla makes the call. Horford comes for Brown for the lead.
Brown can't hit.
Couple of bounces. Brown tipped it loose. And Harden comes out of the pack.
Credit
Here's
Embiid with the
Maxey.
rebound.
You need your poise here if you're Philadelphia. You have to
JJ, I'll be to another game tomorrow.
Boy, Embiid flashed. Almost had a good rim run there and post up. Instead, it's Harden playing with his food out front. Goes around
Harden.
the world and got hit in the face.
That's going to lead to a
by
foul.
Brogdon. That's going to be the third team foul.
So Boston has stayed with Al Horford in this half on Joel. He guards him differently than Grant Williams and Marcus Smart.
Great defense by Horford. He's not scared. He's not backing down. He's not giving him space. And that's what you need to do against Embiid.
Embiid with 6 on the shot clock. Maxey drives the closeout.
Maxey drives, gets blocked. Tatum takes it away.
Engulfed it and then going the other way. Melton on Tatum. Gets to his spot inside.
Kicks
to
it
Smart.
out.
One
Smart
more to
gets
Horford.
over Horford. One more
more to
pass. Brogdon drives. Can't get the floater to
He
go.
misfires Tatum with the offensive board. And
Tatum gets
another
it back out to
opportunity
Smart.
for the Celtics. Just a step
Horford
faster.
drives inside with the big dunk. Let's go. Score is now 98-96. Celtics take the lead.
At the end of that first lead since 1917.
Brian Gillespie says, how can we watch the game on this channel?
And he'll go to the free throw line to try and tie it up.
We're watching it, my friend.
Going to deliver the dunk.
You're watching it right now. You're watching it with Jay Reason.
All over the floor with his defense, with his rebounding, with his decision making.
Unbelievable.
Beautiful dunk
performance by
Horford as Harden gets fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot free throws.
And had that emphatic slam. Harden going to try and tie it up now for the 76ers.
Shadow in the building. What's going on, Shadow? As Harden hits the first free throw. 1 point game.
Well, just great defense by Boston. Another block by Jason Tatum. When Doc said emotional terrorism, this is what he's talking about. The Celtics have been here. They've been through all these kinds of experiences.
3 minutes, 38 seconds left.
Through that. Joel Embiid.
as Harden hits
has
the
not
second
had
free throw. Back to a
long,
tie ball
sustained
game,
runs through the
98-98.
playoffs. James has had his tough moments. This is critical here. How does Philadelphia respond? Can they execute?
Here's Smart.
Smart guarded by Harris, gets it over to Tatum.
Guarded by Tatum. That's a mismatch.
Nice spin.
Wheels. Wild
And
shot. He
Tatum
drew
will
the
get
foul
fouled.
on
He'll go to the
Embiid,
line to shoot.
who's pleading that he was going vertical at the time. That's going to be his second. Let's take another look at it.
Again, he's dominating the action. The spin off. There's body contact down below. They're going to give him the whistle. He'll take a couple of free throws.
Oof.
Tatum going to go to the free throw line. Tatum is 4 for 5 from the foul line tonight.
Misses the first free throw.
Missing the first. 85%.
Still a tie ball game.
So how about the start for Jason Tatum today? 0 for 8 from the floor. And then he goes 7 for 9. Patience, mental toughness, resilience.
Hits the second 1-point game, 99-98, 3 minutes, 21 seconds left. Shout out to Shaolin Master 1 official. What up, man? What's going on with you?
Points this year. Here's Maxey.
Maxey kicks it out to Harden. Guarded by Horford. Gets it over to Embiid.
They load up.
Good defense. What a block.
That's 2 times. He's packed Embiid shot. Brown in transition.
Gets it out to Smart for 3, and he hits the 3. 102-98 as the Celtics take the lead. 2 minutes, 44 seconds on the clock.
Harden back to Embiid. Double teamed.
Embiid gets it out to Harden. Harden guarded by Brown, drives inside, shoots, and he hits.
Big time delivery right there. But Mark, I want to go back to the sound we played of Joe Mazzulla. Mazzulla's pleading with his guys. You can get to another level defensively. They responded. You force that tough too. Got to keep digging in defensively if you're Philly. It's about execution if you're Boston.
Smart sprays it out to Brogdon.
And Brogdon, 3, wide open. He hits.
Doc Rivers and the 76ers.
2 minutes left in the game. Sixers will call a timeout. Scores 105-100.
You're guarding the MVP, and Al Horford.
How many times have we seen this where these Celtics have end up coming back, gaining control, and winning the game? 105-100. 2 minutes left in the game as we take a timeout commercial break. Shout out to you guys. 124 viewers, 69 likes. The next goal is going to be 100. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. It is much appreciated. I do thank you all for the support and being here today. Thank you for the support, my friends. All the listeners and watchers, shout out to the Wrench Gang and the family. If you have not already, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notifications. That way you don't miss a stream just like this for the NBA, NFL, and more.
Continue on ESPN on Thursday night. 2 potential Game 6s.
Shout out to Maniac Jordan. What up, man? How you doing?
Well, the 76ers with a defensive lapse a moment ago, leaving Brogdon open for that
76ers
3.
fans looking upset
right now,
in those
with 2:03
stands
to go,
right
they
now.
trail by 5. Boston has outscored them 22.
It's not over yet.
In the fourth so far.
Not over yet.
Still time. They've got to work with expedience.
I'm
though.
doing great, man. Doing great.
Harden with the blow by.
Harden
To the rim and lays it
gets
home.
it to go.
Just great one-on-one, and that's
That's a
about
3-point
spacing.
game now.
Joel goes
105-102.
to the other side of the key. You have a spaced corner shooter, and the left lane is open for him. That's just good basketball by James.
Tatum sets the screen.
Smart.
Harris switches on to Smart. Tatum's
Guarded
got a
by
mismatch with
Harris.
Maxey
Gets
on
it over to Tatum.
They double team.
He gets double teamed. Back to Brogdon.
Here's
Back to Smart.
7 on the shot clock.
And he's going to try the three.
By Tucker. Got a hand up.
That's going to be off. Embiid rebound.
Harden working against Brown. Pocket pass
Harden
to Embiid.
gets it to Embiid.
One more, Harris.
Over to Harris. Back to Embiid.
Embiid at the elbow.
Guarded by
That's the
Horford.
office for him.
Good defense.
Horford has him thinking, though. 6 on the
Harris
clock for
6 to
Harris.
shoot.
Left to
Air
short.
ball
Tucker there.
cleaned up by Tucker and one. Oh, are you kidding me?
Just what the doctor ordered.
This has been a strength of PJ
And
Tucker,
one
who's
for
given
PJ
Joel an
Tucker.
earful
He'll go to the
saying,
line and see if he
"Be
can tie
aggressive."
this thing up
Weak side of the
with a
floor,
minute
beats it
left.
to the spot. Malcolm Brogdon compounds the error, a chance to tie it up. PJ Tucker, been in the league a long time.
My
Timely,
goodness.
toughness, competition, and then a little leadership in addition to that.
Chance to tie it up here.
Here we go. And there it is. Tie ball game. 105, 105,
6 to go.
105 on the clock.
Who's going to get more stops? These are both top 10 rated defenses. Tucker on Brown. Harris on Tatum. Whistle.
And that's going to be a foul on Tucker.
Against PJ Tucker. And that's going to put the Celtics at
The line. So free throws coming up for the Celtics.
Oh, I mean, a little bit. Come on now. What do you think of that?
Embellishment.
Embellishment. It's
Oof.
just obviously part of his reputation.
That is not what you want to see.
But got that official to blow that whistle.
Can't take chances this late, right?
Yeah, but I don't
And
know
he
that
hits
that's,
the first.
You know, do you let that slide? Play still going?
Yeah.
Hard. It's hard.
Yeah. Foul's a foul's a foul. Smart knocks down the first.
And here's the second.
Celtics
Score
by
is
2.
now 107-105,
He's got
2-point game. 20
Brown, little three-quarter court pressure on Harden.
wants to
Make him use a
shoot.
little
47
clock
seconds
up.
on the clock.
Shot clock at
Harden
10.
gets it over to
There's
Embiid.
Embiid.
Guarded by
Pushed down
Smart.
from the elbow a little bit,
Drives
but he's got a
inside.
little momentum.
Spins.
Works
Can't get it to
inside,
go.
misses.
Big block
Comes
by
out to Maxey,
Horford.
Another chance.
They'll get it back. And it looks
we
like
might have a shot clock issue here.
there's a shot clock issue.
Did that touch?
Looks like they're going to review to see if it did or not. John Goble put his
Here we go.
index finger in
What
the air.
is
Let's take a
going
look
on
here and
now?
See if it did or not.
Trigger on the floor is a rim hit.
It did.
It did.
Yep.
Horford has got 5 blocks.
Horford's been playing an excellent game of defense tonight on Embiid.
Oh, there's no question.
So if the
about
Celtics
it.
do win,
That's
you have
why
to give
PJ
Horford
went
his
over
credit.
to him and got in his ear.
He has put
But
on a
don't get
defensive
shy now.
masterclass tonight
100% Al Horford has him thinking.
on Embiid.
Al Horford's defense tonight.
After review, the ball did hit the rim. Therefore, we have a suspension of play.
A suspension of play.
What? What are they doing?
We're thinking Philadelphia basketball here, right? Could use a little clarification on that.
Come on.
Play will be Sixers basketball.
See, this is so weird. Like, when they do stuff like this, it just makes it real weird.
Means no substitution can come into the ball game.
So it's going to be 12 to shoot for Philly with 28 seconds on the clock.
Harris will trigger sideline out of bounds. 28.4 on the game clock. Here's Harden.
All right, here we go.
Hounded
Inbound
by
to Harden.
They get the switch. Brogdon picks him up. And
5 to
Horford
shoot.
Switches on to Harden.
Harden. Drives. Floater. Goes in. 107 to 107.
15.9 to go. And Joe Mazzulla looks like he's going to let his guys play.
Oh, my goodness.
He trusts his team. Smart will bring it up.
Yeah, Smart's going to blow this. We're going to OT.
7 seconds to go. Tatum with the screen.
Unbelievable.
Working against Maxey. Goes quick on the spin. Kicks it out for the win. Smart. And will play overtime. 5 more minutes. And James Harden was clutch, Doris.
I'll tell you what, Mark. The challenge laid by Marcus Smart.
All right, so that's going to be the end of the fourth quarter. We're going into overtime. Here's my problem. The stoppage in play, okay? It's just so weird. Why would you have the stoppage in play? It hit the rim. So what are we stopping play for? The play's supposed to go on. Let's keep it going. But now, tie ball game, and we're going to OT. All right. That's fine. That's fine. That looks absolutely normal. Timeout commercial break. Shout out to all you guys, 208 of you, for being with us today. Game 4 of the East semifinals, your Celtics and Sixers NBA playoffs as we head into OT. 107-107. If you are here, make sure that you smash that like, that thumbs up. It is much, much appreciated. And, of course, if you are new to the channel, make sure that you subscribe, turn on your notifications. That way you don't miss a stream for NBA, NFL, and more. Quick commercial break as we get ready for overtime.
Celtics outscoring Philadelphia 22-15. Boy, look at the blocks by Boston. 5.
Now let's see. You touched on something late in the fourth about Joel Embiid and Al Horford. Let's see the MVP. Is he assertive in this overtime period? Do they look to get him started early? Horford is as prideful a guy as you will find. His defense has been outstanding.
Tony Pollard and Deuce Vaughn. It's going to be a matchup to see, huh?
When you're guarding a 280-pound behemoth like Joel Embiid.
All right, here we go.
Easily.
And the Sixers get the tip as we start OT.
Here's Maxey getting downhill.
Maxey high off the glass. That goes.
Man, he popped the clutch.
Love the play call. Just because you're so locked in on James, you use the speed of Maxey. You cause a little indecision. Are we switching or are we not?
Tatum. Nice.
Tatum pulls it back against Harris.
Nice move.
Touches the paint.
And his floater goes.
At 109. Jason Tatum after that slow start, just 2 points in the first half at 21 now. There's Maxey again, that flip action from Harden.
4:11 on the clock.
Screen,
109. And Brogdon commits a foul.
Sideline out of bounds.
Watch this. If this isn't clean, if you don't handle this action, are we switching, not switching? You see Jalen thinking about going one way, trying to not to exchange, and they end up getting beat on a layup.
Great call by Rivers there to take
Old
advantage
toast.
of Maxey's speed. Harden
As Harden brings it down.
Fights over the screen, trailing him, and
trips
got
up
caught with the tailgating foul.
And it's
Ran
going to
him
be
over, and that's the second
another foul.
He just steps on Brogdon's foot once he gets the corner turned. That causes the fall. Derek White going to replace Brogdon.
Brogdon.
So White comes in and replaced for Brogdon.
He's got 19 points in the game for Boston.
Harden loses it.
Loose. Al Horford again.
Yep.
Al Horford with the defense. Quick pass inside the Tatum.
Pulls it out. Calls for it again, working against Tucker.
And it's going to be a foul on
Tucker.
Tucker.
Called for the foul. John Goebel. That's the first team foul in overtime against Philadelphia. Side out of bounds.
You're the fan. John, let them play.
Missoula directing traffic from the sidelines makes the call.
As Smart gets the inbound.
Smart
drives
rejects
inside.
The screen, got to the rim,
and one.
Count it.
My goodness.
He's up to 20. 6 Celtics in double figures now.
Thinking like an opportunity to make up for that missed open three. Great decision. And again, you're
Looks
attacking
like Harden
James
pulled him by the neck.
Right, you're gonna attack the weakest link defensively over and over and over. James got to continue to make them pay what he does offensively. Remember Brad Stevens used to talk about Marcus Smart and saying,
and Smart hits the free throw. Scores now 112-109. 3 minutes.
Yeah.
30 seconds left in the game.
Those Dennis Johnson vibes, those late Dennis Johnson vibes. Always made big plays when it counted most. Here's Embiid.
Embiid kicks it out to Harden.
5 on the shot clock. They got to get to work here.
Embiid, 3 to shoot. Step back. 3.
Rims out.
In and
Harris
out.
got a hand on it. Loose ball. And it's Philadelphia basketball. Harris determined.
Philly keeps it.
Boy, Derek White all over.
Gets it back over to Harden.
Step back for the tie.
Step back.
James Harden.
3 doesn't go.
Loose ball out of bounds. It'll stay Sixer ball.
Out of bounds, Sixer ball.
You can feel it.
Desperation. You see PJ
Tucker. Desperation ball. I like what I'm seeing.
Somebody other than Tobias and High. Selling out. Forcing Al Horford to touch it because he's pursuing the basketball.
Sixers inbound.
Embiid calls for it on the
Gets
inbound.
it to Embiid. Guarded by Horford.
Double team comes. Trying to bully
Spins,
Horford.
shoots, hits. What a shot.
My goodness.
1 point game, 112-111.
MVP type shot for Joel Embiid, who's up to 32 on the night to go along with 13 boards.
2:26 on the clock.
Here's Tatum.
Pass to Tatum. Shoots the 3. Can't hit. And loose ball foul is going to be on Maxey.
Foul against Maxey. Man, he was holding Derek White like a grudge. I mean, he had both arms.
He's holding on for dear life.
Derek White, though, is an excellent rebounding guard. So Maxey's
For
instinct
dear
is
life.
correct. It's just execution is incorrect. And this is a very challenging thing. You're trying to check somebody.
Shout out to you guys in the votes. 207 votes. We're at 50%. 50-50.
Smart pocket pass never made it to Horford. Harden on the deck first. Sixer basketball.
Maxey gets it, brings it down the court, gets it over to Embiid. Embiid. Back over to Harden.
Out to Harden.
Sets the screen.
Around the screen.
Back to Embiid.
Good show and go. Sidestep.
Quick shot and one.
Whistle and one.
Wow.
Doc going to call a timeout and use the review here. So let's take a look.
So wait a second.
They called offensive foul.
That's correct. Does Marcus Smart get himself down and established before the bucket?
It looked like he did.
It
looked like he did. He stepped there. He's not moving.
A big decision coming up on the other side of this.
This is going to be really interesting. So the play is under review. I think they're going to call this a charge. Score is currently 112-111, 1 point game with the minute 49 left on the clock as we take a quick timeout. Commercial break. Quick shout out to you guys. 216 viewers, 88 likes. We need 12 more to hit 100. That is our next goal. Let's make it happen. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. It is much appreciated. We need 12 more to hit 100.
NBA
official. Steve, tell us about this call and what you're looking at here. Charge or block?
Well, first of all, you're looking to make sure that the defender is outside the restricted area, in which we see that he is. Now you look at the upward shooting motion, and then I think he tries to slip the defender. He tries, but doesn't do a good enough job. So I still think it's an offensive foul.
That
What's the
little
charge?
slide right there by Marcus Smart. Does that come into their judgment in any way?
Dominator 8, not tonight,
You know
man.
what? I don't think it's much. I think he's got his feet planted. It's not. Look at his right foot. He stays within his shoulders.
Yep.
So he stays within his shoulders. He doesn't move that right foot.
Yep.
So
you think it's going to hold up? Got it.
I think the offense will hold up.
It's a deep fake.
Steve.
Thank you.
Brian says,
That
"Do
was
Nuggets
my
versus
only-
Suns."
that's the only
I'll
thought I
try.
had.
I mean, I got some stuff going on.
Lean right,
I
but
mean, if I can,
he's
obviously I'll
outside
do
that
it. If I
restricted area.
can't, then you guys won't see me, but I'll
Both feet
try.
On the ground, he takes it square in the chest.
Sometimes when you lean, it takes away
Dominator, you mean in this game or the
getting
Suns and
the
Nuggets?
charge.
Correct. Yeah. And it's taken some time now, so I'm interested.
Plays under review.
Sixers challenging the call on the court, which was a charge against Joel Embiid.
So I had the Celtics for
Here's
this one. I have the
decision.
Suns for that one.
Or not. Thought he was going to the mic. John Goble with a pump fake on us.
Looks like they're coming back this end.
After review, the challenge is unsuccessful. The outcourt will stand.
It's a charge. There it is. Celtics
Not
ball.
easy. It's tough.
See, it looked like because Embiid, as you alluded to it, sidestepped a little bit, I think the contact that was actually made might have been exaggerated by Smart, but credit to him, he drew the call. No basket, and it's an offensive foul against Embiid. Sixers down by 1. Under 2 minutes to go here.
All right,
Brown
here we
into
go.
the front court for Boston.
Brown's going to bring it down the court.
Tatum goes to the screen.
Guarded by Harris. Kicks it back out to Tatum.
8 on the shot clock. Harris switches on to Tatum. Couple of crossovers.
Corner three. Horford. In and out. Harden gets the rebound.
Here come the 76ers.
Are you kidding me?
Maxey hands it off to Harden.
Harden
Here's
kicks it to
goes
Embiid.
quickly
Drives
this time.
inside.
Back out
Kicks
to
it back out to Harden. Deep three. Doesn't go, and that's going to be a foul on Horford.
Is it on Al Horford trying to check out Joel Embiid?
Oh, my goodness. Shout out to you guys for getting us to that 100 likes. Thanks for the support. Thanks for being here. NBA playoffs,
Ball
game
goes up,
4.
you seek out the body, but obvious hold and foul.
Got
Good
ourselves
call
a
by the
show
official.
tonight here.
Both Boston and Philadelphia with 4 team fouls here. Harden uses the Embiid screen. Embiid
Kicks to
into the lane, draws the
Embiid,
hit.
and he'll get fouled.
He'll have a chance.
And now he'll
to
go
put
to the line and
Sixers
shoot free
up by a
throws.
point with these 2 free throws coming up.
This is the benefit of having a big man who shoots free throws with the proficiency of Joel Embiid. All of a sudden, they're able to get to that 2-man action. James is able to deliver it to Joel. Once he feels the contact, easy to put it up and give it a chance.
Embiid shot 86% from the foul line during the regular season. he
And
ties
hits the
game
first
at
free throw.
112.
Tie ball game.
Up to 33.
This is a
Harden
nail
has
biter.
39.
I think they're going to try to get Malcolm Brogdon in here. Not going to make it to the scorer's table on time.
56 seconds. It's the second 1-point game, 113 to 112.
Seconds to play.
So now
As
do you use the timeout
Celtics
if you're
inbound,
Joe?
Smart will bring it down. 55 seconds to go.
Nope.
Here's Jaylen Brown, guarded by Tucker.
Gets it over to Tatum.
White on
Inside
the
to
roll.
White, kicks it out to Smart.
One
Back
more
to Tatum.
Driving against Maxey. No
Big
whistle.
three goes in. What a shot! What a shot from Tatum! Are you kidding me? 115, 113.
Harden with a crossover on Brown.
Harden kicks it out. That's going to be knocked out of bounds
He was right at the
at
rim.
26.4.
The crowd wanted a push-off on Tatum. Uses that right arm, backs Maxey off. Calmly drains the three. Doc is upset. This to me could have been an offensive foul right there. That is an offensive foul. To me, that's a foul.
Sure looked that way.
Oof.
But a big time.
It was
shot
definitely a
in the
push-off.
aftermath
It was definitely
by
a
Jason
push-off.
Tatum.
Refs let that one go.
2 points in the first half. Sitting on 24 right now. None bigger than those three.
So you see that Malcolm goes back to the bench. I think you're sticking with Derek White here if you're Joe, because you're thinking better defensive player, a little bit more quickness for Derek White. Great shot blocker as a guard.
115, 113, 2-point game. 26 seconds. 76ers call a timeout.
He's been aggressive and assertive passing on that last play. But you go back to that two-man action. Here's your reset. Celtics, and this is big. Joe Mazzulla's taken a ton of flack for not using timeouts. But he told us earlier this year, I want two coming down the stretch of ball games, and I'm willing to be patient enough to put myself in a position to have them if I need them.
It's apportioned them well.
All right, here we go. 26.4, 115, 113. 76ers ball. They'll inbound.
Celtics, 6 different players.
Shout out to Stubby Assassin. What's up, man?
Led by Tatum and Brown.
Thanks a lot, bro. Much love.
Tatum Brown with his 7th consecutive game.
Shicey says, hurry up, I got to pee.
39 and 34 for Harden and Embiid, respectively.
All right, here we go.
And a big possession here for Philadelphia.
Marcus Smart draws the look, and now Tatum gets a switch on Embiid.
Inbound to Embiid. Guarded by Tatum.
Embiid bullies his way inside. Out to Harden.
Kicks it out to Harper. 3! 1-point game. 116, 115, 18 seconds on the clock.
Celtics are going to play. Joe Mazzulla's going to let them go. Down by 1. 10 seconds
Down to the
play.
wire. Here we go. This is what it's made for. 6 to shoot. Tatum, what are you doing?
Tatum
drives inside. Kicks it out. It's over. No, he hit the 3. Are you kidding me?
Not get it off in time, it appeared. It appeared to be late. They're going to review it by rule because it went through the basket as the time expired.
No way. There is no way. He made the shot, but he didn't get it off in time.
Crowd reaction that he didn't get it off in time. They took way too long, Doris.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
No question about it.
Oh, no. He shot it, but it was too late. He made it, but it was too late.
And a clutch
76ers take it by 1.
So the 76ers even the series at 2 games apiece. James Harden looked like James Harden game 1. It wasn't 45, it was 42. And this was the biggest flick of the wrist, Doris.
You peel off the corner because you don't want Embiid to beat you, but you're putting yourself in a position for a long closeout. Watch Jaylen.
Why would you leave Harden wide open in the corner?
Embiid makes the right play.
Come on,
The
Jaylen.
challenge not
You
good
gotta
enough.
do better than
James
that.
With a big time game.
You gotta do
and
better
a big
than
time
that.
Delivery.
For the former MVP, this 3 ball was for his special recovering guest, John Howe. It was for Dr. J looking and watching from above.
Well, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Game 4 NBA playoffs. 76ers take it 116 to 115. What a game. Quick shout outs to all the people watching, all the listeners, the Wrench Gang, the family. Much love to all you guys. Everyone, if you have not already, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. I may be on later. I got some stuff I got to take care of, but I may be on later. But subscribe, turn on your notifications that way you don't miss a stream. And if I don't see you later, make sure you guys be safe out there. Have a good Sunday. And I will see you tomorrow for sure. All right, everybody. Peace out. Go Sixers.